Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the hydrate, Brinley. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing? Happy Monday. Happy time zone. Hello, hello. Did you know that the original Mortal Kombat theme was a Nordic church song? I did not know that, actually. How does that happen? How does that happen? That's wild. Hello, Chameleon.
Also,
hello.
what this button do?
What this button do? It resubscribes for 40 months. Oh my goodness, at tier 3. Thank you so much, Macedon. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That thing flying across the screen looked like it came out of my second monitor. Gave me a fright. Oh no, I'm sorry, Goddess Thing. Well, welcome in, welcome in. I hope that you're not too spooked. Welcome in. Huge 40 months, huge. Thank you so freaking much, Macedon. Thank you. That's like almost 4 years, I think. Yeah, that is very close to 4 years. Holy frick. Holy cannoli. Wait, is that 4 years? No, it's almost 4 years. It's almost 4 years. Holy heck. Your attack gives me will to live. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gazbo, thank you so much for 13 months. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for the tier 2. Thank you so much. 4 years is 48. Yes, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You have a headache because Foundry does not like to work with D&D 5th edition. No, it does not. No, Foundry, I'm pretty sure is explicitly built with, like, for Pathfinder. If I'm not mistaken. But, like, I'm pretty sure it is built around, like, Pathfinder modules. 2E, I think, is what I use it for, specifically. So I don't know. How it fares for, like, with D&D. Apparently not super well. But yeah, how was your weekend, everyone? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? How was your day back to work? Saturday, for those of you who were there for the what do you call it? For the marathon, the Lord of the Rings marathon on Saturday. I hope you guys were well rested after that. I hope you guys were well rested. I was very tired. It's so wild how, like, a movie marathon can, like, really just, like, make you really tired after that. You passed out right after. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Yeah, we had a Lord of the Rings marathon. I try to do it every year. We do the extended editions every year. You got nothing done that day? Alphena, wait, I missed your joke? Long, you're in a meeting right now? Hang on. Hang on, let me scroll up. Let me scroll up here. How did I miss the joke? It's a Finnish hymn. Oh! God damn it. Fuck. It took me a sec, and I got it after. I reread it. I get it now. I get it now. I'm sorry. I had to reread, okay? I'm freaking tired. I had a long Saturday, so I couldn't make it until, like, the end, which one I was, like, a bit late to bother, isn't it? Have you... Yeah, I mean, you could always, like, stop by for, like, the big ending, you know? I'm pretty sure Core made the same pun, like, 4 streams ago. I don't remember, actually. Took you a bit, but we got there eventually. I think that's what matters, yeah. Hello, Logan. Hello. How you doing? Luna! Thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. Welcome in. You're playing Elsword. What's that? What is Elsword? Well, hello, hello. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. I'm Alphena. I am a Void Witch, and I am a horror streamer. This here is Triton. He's a very good boy, loves pets. And, oh, it's an old MMO. It's an old MMO. I have never heard of this MMO. Elsword. Let's see here. Side-scrolling MMORPG. Huh. Oh, cute. That's kind of cute. I was actually, like, after watching Lord of the Rings trilogy on Saturday, I was like, oh man, do I reinstall Lord of the Rings Online? Do I reinstall my all-time favorite MMO, or do I just stay my hand? I can't though. The issue with MMOs for me is that I get sucked in. It is very much a drug for me, and I kind of just get sucked in and I can't stop. So it's very not good. It's very not good for me to get sucked into MMOs. I'm very easily, like, sucked in. Yeah. It's Lord of the Rings Online specifically, because it is like the MMO that I spent the most time in. And it is very easy for me to get dragged back in. So what chat's hearing is that you just aren't telling us you reinstalled it because you don't want us to have to intervene. I did not reinstall it. I did not. I have not touched it. I just hit max level, so I completely get that. Yeah, exactly. But thank you so much, Luna. Thank you for the raid. If you need to, like, step away to get yourself something to drink, something to eat, please do. It is very important to take care of yourself after streaming. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play That's Not My Neighbor today, which is kind of like the semi-horror version of, like, Papers, Please, in which you are the person that is like letting people come in or sending them away. Except it's not a country, it's an apartment building. So very, very low stakes. Very low stakes. However, people may die. So low stakes to an extent, you know. But man, I don't know. Maybe one day when, like, I'm a retired old woman, I'll get back on Lord of the Rings Online if, like, it's still up around then. Hopefully, maybe. I don't ever want Lord of the Rings Online to die, or I will be very sad. If ever there is an announcement made saying that the Lord of the Rings Online servers will be shutting down, I'm going to cry. I will cry. How many cats does the old lady have? I have one right now. I could always, like, get more. There will be a private server for Lord of the Rings Online, I can promise you, Alfie. I would hope so. I would be so sad if someone did not save that. We did another Battle for Middle-earth game. I just really like the MMO version because you go everywhere. You can literally visit everywhere, and places that are not in the movies, places that are explicitly only in, like, the books and the novels. How long has the Lord of the Rings Online servers been going? Probably around the same time as World of Warcraft, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they both came up around, like, within a year of each other. When did Lord of the Rings Online come out? In 2007 was Lord of the Rings Online. When did WoW come out? 2004. Okay, not a year. So 3 years. Lord of the Rings Online came 3 years after World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft came out in 2004, and Lord of the Rings Online came out in 2007. Hello, JFA. Hello. Have you played Lord of the Rings Mines of Moria, where you play as dwarves that are trying to retake the mines? No, I have not. I wanted to look at it. I wanted to give it a try, but, like, I haven't had the chance. Welcome in, Mains Iranian. Hello, Mains. Hello. Welcome in. Lord of the Rings Online is an adult. It's old enough to be an adult. In 3 years, it could legally drink. It could, I'm pretty sure, legally drink now in certain countries. Maybe. Yeah, it can legally drink in Quebec, I think, because the legal drinking age in Quebec is like 18, right? So I think it could... Wait. No, I'm an idiot. Wait, is that 18? Yeah, that's 18. Yeah. It's 18 years old. Lord of the Rings Online is 18 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. God, God damn, 18-year-old MMO, dude. Holy heck. Let Lord of the Rings Online in any case, I think I talked about this in the Discord though. Like people were saying like, oh, Alphena, you should like, you know, once you go full time, you could probably spend some time playing Lord of the Rings Online. And I was saying that like, if ever it does happen that I decide to dedicate a bit of time to Lord of the Rings Online, it'll probably be on a separate Twitch channel. Because I feel like it's so far removed from what I normally stream here that it is going to alienate like 90% of my audience. So, and I think I'm not the only like streamer that does this. Like there are streamers that have like their main channel where they stream like their usual stuff. And then they have like a separate channel where they stream like that one very niche game that they really like, you know? Or like, for example, people that stream like GTA 5 RP. There are people that are going to have their like GTA 5 RP account where they only stream GTA 5 RP. And then they're going to have their account where they stream literally everything else, right? So if ever I decide to pick up Lord of the Rings Online again, I might just have like one channel specifically for that, you know? AlphenaVT Lotro channel, grab it quick, yeah. Yeah, I just might. The streamer I follow the most does that with Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, there are people that just do that. Yeah, Giga has a dedicated GTA RP channel. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I might genuinely just do that. If I am to do that, and God, boy howdy is it tempting. Boy howdy is it tempting to just have a Lord of the Rings Online channel. You don't understand, you guys. You don't understand. Oh, wait, let me go check. I think that on Saturday, when we checked to see how many people were actually streaming Lord of the Rings Online, I think there were like 12 people.
Almost 4 years, nerd.
Squee! Thank you! Thank you so much for 45 months! Almost 4 friggin' years! Thank you so much! Thank you! You can always create it now and leave it ready. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Let me go check to see, actually. I want to go look at the Lord of the Rings Online category. As someone who used to have an addiction to WoW, I get it. I absolutely get it. Yeah... Alphena, I need a small loan of 1 million channel points. It's not to buy stuff to throw at you. It's for science. I don't believe you, and also I cannot hand out channel points, unfortunately. I apologize. AlphenaVT. I like that. I like that, actually. That's really good. That's really good. Let me see. Lord of the Rings Online. Okay, so the category is still up. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 8 people streaming Lord of the Rings Online. And the top one streaming right now only has 31 viewers. Bruh, I'm gonna bring it back, man. I'm bringing it back. Fuck, write that down. Write that down, yeah. I can feed more than 10% of the streaming population in the Lord of the Rings Online category. Dude, I'm gonna do it. Oh, man, I'm gonna do it. Oh, no, you don't get it. It is absolutely like my freaking jam, dude. I love it so much. There's a VTuber streaming Lord of the Rings Online. What the frick? And she's Canadian. There's a Canadian VTuber streaming Lord of the Rings Online right now. What? Oh, she plays a lot of MMOs, actually, it looks like. Final Fantasy 14, Lord of the Rings Online. I think there's some WoW as well. Oh my gosh. Rate her right now and go live again. I'm going to follow her. I'm gonna follow her, and if she's online when I go offline, I will raid into her. I hope that she's going to be online. So I followed her just now. But that's cool. Alfie already has her second channel going? Nah. Aw, dude. No, stop. I can't look at this. I can't look at this. Okay. New project. I've already got a new project set. Oh my gosh. Lord of the Rings Online channel. It's gonna happen. Lord of the Rings Online channel is gonna happen, you guys. Fuck! Okay. No, it's fine. This is fine, actually. This is fine. This is fine! This is totally fine. Let's all go to Middle Earth. I'll make a kinship. I'll make a kinship. That did not take much convincing. No, there's not a lot of convincing that needs. No. Lord of the Rings Online channel? Yeah, I'm gonna make a Lord of the Rings Online channel, yeah. Some mod sees Alfie's online as she followed and bans her, assuming she's one of those, hey, I have a good stream almost all. No! 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 I'm going to... No, I didn't say anything. I just followed and I tabbed out. But I'm going to raid into her if she's online when I step out later. But God, it's because the thing is, right? Like when I go full time, like here's the things, the projects that I want to do. Okay, once all the debut stuff is all done, okay, here's the things that I already got. I've already got commissions that I'm going to be planning on doing. I'm going to be doing horror story recordings. I'm going to try to aim for like hopefully a weekly thing, weekly horror story recordings on YouTube. I want to do more like highlight videos. And obviously I'm going to have like three to four streams, kind of like what I'm doing right now, a week. But it's probably gonna be like an hour or two longer than what I'm doing right now, because I don't have the time constraint of having a job that I need to get up early for in the morning, like 2 weeks from now. So hi God King, hello. So I will still have a little bit more time on my hands, so I could probably open up that Lord of the Rings Online channel and put a little bit of time into that every now and again. Not as like a regular thing, but maybe every now and again I'm just like, oh, I feel like playing Lord of the Rings Online. Just, you know, it's gonna be a very chill channel. I won't have any stakes or anything like that, so... I came across something on YouTube. You know K-pop Demon Hunters? A channel called Cougar McDowell VA did a female cover of Soda Pop and made a second song called Soda Pop 2 Sweet. Loved it instantly and have been listening to it the moment I found them today, and I've been listening to them on repeats and I found them a while ago. You should post it in the, if you're in the Discord, post it in the Discord in the music channel. A little bit of time and we never hear from Alfie again. False. I can't give this channel up, guys. I also love horror way too much. I love hanging out here way too much as well. Like this is forever going to be my main channel. I would never give up this for like just a Lord of the Rings Online channel. I would never. I love playing like horror games way too much. I love like That's Not My Neighbor. I love like No, I'm Not a Human. I love like there are too many games that I love playing and that I really want to play for me to just dedicate all my time to like Lord of the Rings Online. It's just not possible. Hello Nosi, hello. Hello Kimono, hello. So yeah, you do not have to worry. Lord of the Rings Online is free. It is free. It is absolutely free. You're a horror streamer? That explains why I don't hang out that much. Looking forward to the Lotro streams. I try. So here's the thing, Goddess of Div. My horror streams, I try to make them the least bit scary as possible. My aim with horror streams is that I try to make them... Hello, Ro. Hello. And hello here. Hello. Asparagus. I like asparagus, actually. I try to make horror as palatable for as many people as possible because I know that horror is hard to watch and hard to play for a lot of folks. Trust me. I have a hard time playing horror games alone, which is why I stream them. Because if I've got people watching with me, I don't feel alone and I don't feel as scared. I'm able to get through it, right? And I try to make the horror games that I play fun, as opposed to like super scary, you know? So yeah. Alphena, a horror streamer? Wait, that's why I followed. Yeah. You suck at horror games? Yeah, I mean, sometimes they're just not easy. Horror games are not easy. It's very hard for some people to get into because it's scary. And when you're scared, it's difficult to play. Something horror game. I can't play Subnautica. Don't know what it is about. I just can't do it. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you have, like, if you have any sort of, like, fear of open waters and the ocean and whatnot, Subnautica is horrifying. I myself do not have, I think it's called thalassophobia. It's not hydrophobia. I think it's thalassophobia. That's the one for the, like, open oceans and whatnot. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, thalassophobia. I don't have that. However, I have a fear of heights. And for some reason, like, the fear of heights still gets me when I'm staring straight down. Like, I'm not gonna fall because you're in the water, right? You're not falling. But because you're so high up and you're staring straight down and you can't see the bottom of the ocean, it gives me the exact same feeling as I do if I'm, like, on a very high... Yeah, there's no ground. I get vertigo. Even if I'm in the ocean. Because I don't see the bottom. It's too high up. Even if I know I'm not gonna fall, it's too high up. So I get the same type of vertigo that I would if I were, like, standing on a very high place. The water is too translucent. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I have played Subnautica a little bit. I think I have, like, maybe 3 or 4 streams of Subnautica, I think. I did not get very far. It's a fun game, but I feel like it's more of a management game with some horror elements to it. And I say horror elements in a very broad sense, right? Because people that are not afraid of, like, the open ocean, if people are not afraid of fish or sea creatures, they're not gonna find it scary in that kind of sense, right? I'm not afraid of the ocean. I'm afraid of what is in the ocean. Yes, also extremely understandable. I played Subnautica once, but I have to go into the deep, dark part of the ocean. I stopped playing. Yeah, yeah. I kind of stopped around there as well. It's interesting because of the movie Vertigo, people mistake acrophobia with vertigo. Wait, the movie Vertigo? Hang on. Vertigo is a sensation of motion or spinning that is often described as dizziness. Vertigo is not the same as being lightheaded. People with vertigo feel as though they're actually spinning or moving, or... Oh, yeah, look at that. It's not that it's a fear of heights. Oh, yeah, no, but like, Vesper, when I say vertigo, it's not that I'm afraid of it. Vertigo is, I get, like, a genuine sensation in my legs that, like, I'm and, like, in my head that's, like, is a physical sensation. It is not just a fear. I get a physical sensation where my legs are gonna give out. It's a very weird feeling. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. So it might not be the exact word for it, but it is, like, yes, I'm afraid of heights, but I know that that's not, like, vertigo is not automatically the word for that. It's vertigo in the sense that I get a physical sensation because of that fear. I'm not afraid of water. I'm afraid of what will happen when I can no longer swim. Yeah, I mean, doesn't your body kind of just float? Your body is buoyant, right? Like, you have a certain level of buoyancy and your body should be able to float. But I think that you have to, like, angle yourself a certain way so that you float. Some people don't have that. Something with the lungs? Really? If you lose breath, you can sink. Waves can also easily drown you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if the waves wind up pulling you under, that's... that's kind of... Yeah. That is an issue, for sure. I posted them in the sound room on Discord. I'll check it out after stream. Thank you, God King. Thank you. I know that when I'm not actively keeping myself afloat, I sink like a rock. That's fair. My buddy would sink like a rock, but I also think it was because of how big he was. I don't think that, like, weight has anything to do with it. I think that regardless of how big you are, you should be capable of like floating on some level. Yeah, it's average density, yeah. Or even size, like even height. I should not have anything to do with it either. Found those comic dubs that are also very good. Ooh. I don't know what's wrong with my like voice today. It's already very raspy. I'm hoping that I'm not getting ill. I don't feel like I talked a lot. Like I didn't even stream over the weekend, so I have no clue why my voice is like kind of weird. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not gonna get sick. I'm not gonna get sick. Maybe I just need to rest my vocal cords. I genuinely do not know. Maybe you're not a human. I'm super human. I'm very human. Hello, Xeon. Hello. How you doing? Sorry, Zion. I keep trying to say Xeon because like I see this Zeep right after Xeon and I'm like, oh, Xeon Zeep. it just like sounds like nice in my ears to say Xeon Zeep. But Zion. Autumn has to come before winter, and I'm so excited for autumn, okay? Never gonna forgive me. No. Tom, thank you for so much for 29 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And very human makes you sound so much more human. Yes, that is what humans say. Humans do say that. I mean, what are they supposed to say? No? I'm totally not human? How long until you're full-time again? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, baby. Ready for 2025 to be over? Bruh, me too. Me too. I started training someone. Oh, that's probably why my stupid voice is like shot. I love autumn. What do you mean? I absolutely adore autumn. It's like my favorite season. I think that's why my voice is shot actually, because I was training someone. I was training someone. Today, I'm gonna be training somebody for the next 2 weeks. Please let me in. It's cold and scary out here. Okay. Don't kill anyone now. You promise? I'll trust you. Training for what? I'm training somebody to be my replacement at work because I have a desk job. I have a full-time job that I am leaving in 2 weeks. I'm quitting. I already put in my I gave my resignation letter in like 2 months ago. I gave them a generous amount of time to find somebody to replace me. And they were only able to find someone like this week. So they've got 2 weeks to learn everything that I do. Did I find a better job? I'm going to be doing content creation full time. I'm going to be doing streaming and art commissions and video and all that full time, you guys. I'm going to be here with you guys like almost all the time now. No breaks, Alfie! 24/7, Alphena. No sleep. She's going to die in like a month. Wow! Where's the art comp page? It's on my VGen. I have a VGen. I actually don't think I have a... wait, I have... I can send you the link, but I just don't actually have the... I don't have a command for it. You start your job in 2 weeks too? Oh, hell yeah! That's awesome, Arga! Congrats! Can you draw me like one of your French slugs? I have never drawn a slug in my life, which is very funny to me, but I think I could pull it off, Zion. I think I could pull it off. It'll be a good heckin' month. I know, right? It'll be the best month. It'll be the best month. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me just put my VGen profile here. It's literally just Alphena on VGen. There it is. All boobs, no button, bad credit. Can you draw a bag of sand? I need a metaphorical representation of me at work. I can draw bags of sand, yes. That is definitely in my wheelhouse of things that I'm capable of drawing. There's a cool like artist I found on VGen called Alphena, but her comms are closed. Dang. They're gonna be reopening on October 1st. Self-employed Alfie's gonna have to handle her rear on her own. Man, I'll try to figure it out. Yeah, that's something I'm actually kind of like worried about. I'm a little intimidated by like the idea of figuring out like my retirement funds and shit. Cause like when you're working for a company, right? Can my dad commission you? Anyone can commission me. Literally anybody can commission me. I also added to the card to make it easy. Yes. What about the taxes? I think I can, like, I mean, I actually pay someone to do my taxes for me, because it's inexpensive and I also don't want to make any mistakes. So I will let him do that. It's inexpensive, and if it gives me peace of mind, I'll let him do my taxes for me. So there's that. He'll do my taxes, and I'll be very happy. Not my problem, exactly. I very highly recommend that you pay your taxes. Otherwise, you will suffer big time. I think I'm just trying to figure out, because like when you're working for a company, like a company that offers this, I don't think all companies do, but the company that I used to work for, they I think whatever you put in your retirement funds, they match up to like, I think half that or whatever, like per paycheck essentially, right? I think is how it works. I can't remember exactly. Point is, there are some companies that will help you with your retirement funds. My company did that, but I will no longer have this. So I will no longer automatically every paycheck have money going into a retirement fund. So I'm gonna need to, yeah, exactly that, Zarhister, yeah. So I'm gonna need to figure that out for myself. I'm gonna need to set aside money every month myself for like retirement and shit. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's something for future Alfie to deal with. If I don't pay taxes, they use other people's taxes to feed and house me in a secure and safe hotel. I don't think that, I don't know, actually. I don't know if that's how that works, actually. Tax accountant. Yeah, I have, I actually pay someone to help me with my taxes every year. Oh, prison. Yeah. I mean, if you want to hang out in prison, I guess, but that's not a permanent situation. It's probably only going to be for a few years. And then they'll send you back out on the street and they'll be like, all right, figure it out. And you're going to have to wind up paying taxes anyway. Every year, they're going to be like, all right, how much money did you make? I want some of that. Depending on how bad he did his taxes, it could be for life. Would they really put you away for life? For, like, tax reasons? No! Biohazard, no! Prisons always get terrible reviews on Yelp. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I believe it. I have, oh god, like, so you know how I tend to like watch true crime like in the background while I'm like doing art or whatever else. And something that I noticed a lot is that the criminals, the people that are up on trial that are like caught either doing a murder or whatever, doing a crime, when like before going to prison, they could be like super scrawny, super like or even like fit or what have you. But then when they get sent to prison and then they show up for their trial or their hearing or what have you, they'll have gained so much weight And I'm just wondering, what in the world is the food that they're feeding people in prisons? Not much to do in a cell besides push-ups and clapping cheeks. I mean, I guess, yeah, you're very sedentary. You don't really move a lot. But like, it's also got to be the diet, right? Like, what kind of food that they're feeding the inmates in prison for them to gain that much weight? That is wild. It must not be, yeah, cheapest stuff that is medically available. That is crazy. That must be, it's probably just very calorie dense. It's probably just calories. There's probably like nothing that is actually healthy in the food that they offer, like the prison inmates. It's probably just calorie dense foods that's going to keep them alive, essentially. And it's like, oh my God, man. It's wild. That's not to say that I feel bad for the people. They're criminals. They put themselves in that kind of... They fucking murdered someone. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. They murdered somebody, okay? If they were in that situation, eating slop in a prison cell for murdering somebody, I mean, they got no one else to blame but themselves, right? But I'm still just like, holy crap. Holy crap. That is wild. Grasshopper puree. You think if you do a bougie crime, you can get into a bougie prison? I don't know. What even qualifies as a bougie crime? What like, freaking embezzling? Is that a bougie crime? All right, everyone, please take a sippy. Tax evasion if you're rich enough to get away with it. But then you wouldn't go to prison if you got away with it, right? Charity scam? Yeah, but you wouldn't go to prison. What brings you to bougie prison? Fun fact, the college I went to, foods rating got D+, and the local prison had a C+. There was a joke that we ate food worse in the prison and eventually made the food go up to C+. Well, now your food in your college matches that of prison slop. So I guess that's okay. I think if I kill a guy, I should be kept well fed because I probably had a good reason and I'm special. Yes, Carrie. Yeah. Yeah. Bougie murder. Bougie prison is just a spa. What do they even do in bougie prison? They probably have like a home theater or something. Friggin' pool tables, billiards. Disclaimer, Alfie is not condoning or encouraging any crime at any level, and she bears no responsibility for your actions. That is correct. I don't think I need to explain this though. But thank you, Biohazard. Thank you. I do not condone any crime of any scale. Yes. Tennis? Yeah, tennis. Tennis? No, what is it that like people are playing? Pickleball? Is that what everyone's playing now? Fucking pickleball? It's like tennis with like a ping pong ball instead or something. You'd be surprised the VTuber lady said it was fun. If you are doing crimes because a person on the internet told you to go do crimes, I think that is something that you should probably reevaluate for yourself, but you know. That's not to say that influencers or people online like are blameless. I feel like if you are somebody that has an audience that watches you, you should definitely watch what you say. But at the same time, there's a certain level of like something that's so absurd that comes out of your mouth that the audience probably should kind of figure like, I think that this is not real. I don't think they actually mean this kind of thing. Is being gay due crime a legal defense? I mean, it's definitely a saying. I don't know if they mean it literally. Pickleball? I've never heard of it. Yeah, it's kind of like tennis, but with like a lighter ball. And like the racket, if I'm not mistaken, resembles like a ping pong racket, kind of. Hang on. If you do a crime because someone who doesn't know you said so, your parental controls should have kept you on Cocomelon? What is Cocomelon? Okay, wait. Pickleball. Yeah, Yeah. Pickleball is it's like ping pong, but like on a big field, on like a tennis or badminton field. Pickleball even has its own streaming channel now. Yeah. So pickleball is a racket or paddle sport in which 2 or 4 players use a smooth-faced paddle to hit a perforated hollow plastic ball over a 34-inch high net. Pickleball is played indoors and outdoors. Yeah, so it's kind of like ping pong, but on like a tennis-sized court or smaller, a badminton-sized court, kind of. It's smaller. It's smaller than tennis. Yeah, because the tennis court is actually pretty freaking big. Cocomelon is the stuff you play for babies to keep their attention. Oh, I think Cocomelon is like after my childhood. Hello, Equivalent. Hello. Cocomelon is this era's Teletubbies, but even more brain dead. Really? I don't know how much more brain dead you can get after Teletubbies. What the fuck is Cocomelon? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Teletubbies was cuter. I'm gonna say it. Teletubbies was way cuter than Cocomelon, okay? It's significantly more brain dead. Is it really? I was always a fan of Roly Poly Oly. Oh, I remember Roly Poly Oly. Hello, Gravy. Hello. Cocomelon is like slot machine lights but for babies. Slot machines are just Cocomelon for adults. Oh my gosh. Cocomelon has studies that prove that it shortens attention spans and makes children take longer to develop speaking skills. No, that's terrible. Teletubbies made my brain hurt. Too surreal. I liked Teletubbies as a kid. I thought it was fun. I liked that they had little TVs in their bellies and that they ate weird custard and smiley face toasts. Cocomelon is a gateway drug. That's the video that keeps popping up whenever I scroll past the first few videos whenever I try to look things up on YouTube. That's terrifying. What was your first RPG? Just wondering. RPG... Does Pokemon qualify as RPG? Because I played Pokemon Red on like the fat Game Boy. Like back in the early 90s or mid 90s. I played Pokemon. I guess that's my very first RPG. So Pokemon Red in the 90s. That was my first RPG. If you hate a guy, don't hurt him. Just infiltrate every parenting forum they're on with burners and make them give their kids Cocomelon. Get the long-term win when nobody confident enough is there to care for them in old age. Oh, no. That's terrible. That's horrifying. You're playing the long game. Holy heck. Pokemon Yellow was your first? I loved Pokemon Yellow. I loved having Pikachu, like, follow me around, and whenever I turned around, I could talk to him. He had a little face. That was cute. It's not time to feature it yet. Not yet. Certified Menace. Oh, yeah. My first RPG was either Pokemon Blue or Final Fantasy, maybe? I think the only Final Fantasies that I've ever played, was... Well, completely, like, actually finished the Final Fantasy game was, Final Fantasy 9. I tried Final Fantasy 8. I tried Final Fantasy 10. I tried... Final Fantasy... Which one was... Oh, I think it... Which was the one with lightning? Was that 13? Was 13 lightning? With lightning? I think I played that one, but I don't think I ever finished it. Yeah, I played 13, never finished it. And I played a little bit of 15 with the boys on the road trip. But the only Final Fantasy game that I finished was Final Fantasy 9. 13 is one of the worst ones. I keep hearing that. Me over here with, I believe, Dragon Warrior as my first ever RPG. Totally not feeling my age. 15 is the boy band road trip. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I played a little bit of it. I didn't finish it, though. Final Fantasy Online. Oh, wait. Okay, so I I skipped over the MMOs because I feel like the MMOs are like their own thing. I actually did play Final Fantasy 11, like the first Final Fantasy MMO, and I played 14 as well. So I played both of the MMOs. But again, like I said, I kind of get addicted to MMOs, so I kind of stopped. Yeah, 11 was fun. It was very grindy. A lot of people would keep talking about how grindy 11 was, but I think that that's like whatever. I don't really care much. I'm fine with grinding, but you have a Burger King crown. Oh my gosh. You went back recently, quiet but still nostalgic. The fact that it's still up is like crazy. Did you become a furry? Most girls I know on Final Fantasy 11 and became furries or fujoshis. I didn't become a furry. I became a fujoshi. Can I just say, I didn't become a furry. I became the latter. I was the latter. I will say, I think I was a fujoshi before I even played Final Fantasy. Because, and I'm gonna say this because I don't think I knew the word for it until much, much later on. I did not know the word for it until much, much later on. But in elementary school, I was probably no more than 10 or 11. But I was already reading, like, Digimon Lemons. You guys remember Lemons on fucking fanfiction.net? You guys remember? Yeah! Lemons! That's what they used to be called! Back then, when you had, like, fanfiction and they had, like, you know, like, spicy content in them, they were called lemons. I don't remember what classification lemon was or lime was or whatever. Yeah, lemon warnings and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So when I was a fucking kid, like at the age of like 10 or 11, I was reading Digimon Lemons on fanfiction.net. Lime was ecchi and lemon was smut. Yep, exactly. I should probably not be saying this. I was a fucking child. But anyway. My childhood culture did not include this. Yeah. Contains graphic sexual situations often used to warn readers in summary. Lime contains sexual situations but lacks the graphic nature of a lemon. Yeah, I was God! Okay, just to kind of elaborate that, like, fucking, like, this stuff was not, like, moderated back in the day, man. These things were not moderated back in the day. I was fucking reading this shit, like, when I was a kid. I should not have. I'm saying that I should not have, okay? I really, really should not have. But I did. So, yeah, I did not know the term at the time. Throwing themselves under the bus live on twitch.tv. Yep. But, fanfiction.net was bad and got the hammer in 2012? Fanfiction.net actually still exists. It is still up and running. Archive of Our Own is now the new fanfiction.net with a lot of, like, with a much better tagging system and everything. It's fantastic. It's a really good website. Yeah. Anyone who grew up with unrestricted internet access saw shit. That doesn't mean we condone it. Yeah, exactly. I would not let... Yeah, exactly. Like, I have seen some shit as a kid. I went on Albino Black Sheep. I went on E-Bombs World. I went on freaking, Newgrounds. You guys remember the insane video games, the Flash video games on Newgrounds? You remember that? What? What was the one? What were the ones with, like, freaking... Yeah. Meat Fuck Kingdom. That dating sims. The Meat and Fuck Kingdoms. Oh my god. Talk about incriminating evidence and doing crimes. God. Oh boy. Good old Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Dude, Wikipedia says 80% of fanfictions users are female. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember a Bill Cosby sim, for whatever reason, had the George Lopez show theme song. It was so good. You guys the ones... which ones are the ones that had Kramer, like the Kramer PNG show up? Was that the mean fuck ones? I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. But I remember just how absolutely absurd those like anime dating sims were on Newgrounds. They were so unhinged, dude. They were so unhinged. The early years of the internet were absolutely insane, man, and unfiltered or anything like that. But yeah, all this to say that like I'm pretty sure that I started my Fujo era very early on as a kid. So I did not know I would be learning this much about Alfie's childhood today. No regrets. Yeah. I feel like this is just kind of normal for a lot of 90s kids. So many dating sims and dress-up games. Yup. Metal Gear Awesome 4, yeah. I think I remember most of Newgrounds was that animation set to What Is Love? Oh, frick, I don't remember that one, actually. I forgot what it was called, but it was a raunchy RPG where you could fight monster girls that was actually fun game. Is that, Oh! Is that the one that, like, Ken Ashcorp made a freaking, like, song for? Like, Touch Fluffy Tail or some shit? Like, what was that song? It was, yeah, it was that one, right? Was it called Epic Battle Fantasy? No, I don't think it was that. Was it called that? Hang on. That's it? Epic Battle Fantasy. That's not the one I'm thinking of. No, that is not the one I'm thinking of. That's not the one. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. Hang on. Ow! Thank you for the hydrate. Monster Girl Quest! It's Monster Girl Quest! The Monster Girl one is literally just called Monster Girl Quest. That's the game. That's the game. That's the one. I actually remember that one because I did try playing it. And I will never forget the, like, the reverse, like, was it the reverse mermaid or reverse Lamia? I think it was a reverse mermaid, where it was, like, a fish head with, like, human legs. And I'm never gonna forget that. That was actually kind of scary. You remember enjoying Monster Girl Quest? Yeah, I think a lot of people enjoyed Monster Girl Quest. A lot of people enjoyed Monster Girl Quest. I remember seeing Salad Fingers in its... I loved Salad Fingers! I loved Salad Fingers. It was great. Homestar Runner as well. Homestar Runner is solid. I don't know if it's still going. Let me see here. Mogman, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for 6 months. Never played Monster Girl Quest. I think it probably still could be fun to play. I have no clue. It came out like in the early 2000s, so I'm sure it might be a little bit dated. Google/YouTube's algorithm is never gonna let me forget these search prompts. Good. I like it when the red water runs. Yeah. Oh no, it is not TOS friendly. I could never stream it. I could never stream it. No, it is. I would get banned like immediately. Immediately. Much like Honey Pop, you can't stream Honey Pop. You can't stream these kinds of anime girl games. It is not the kind of game that you are allowed to stream on twitch.tv. But if you pixelated it just enough, even then, I think I'd be risking it. I'm pretty sure these are, like, fully voice acted, if I'm not mistaken. You hear some noises! Make a quick account on Justin TV and stream it there. Sure. Sure. Gosh. but nah. You did play Lightning Warrior? Lightning Warrior Raid? I don't know that one. I actually do not know that one. There's, so like, I think that the more recent, like, sussy, like, visual novel style games or dating sim games that I've played, they're not really dating sims, they're more like, they're actually just like visual novel ones. I think is, oh boy. They're like Nitro Plus games, which are very difficult to play. Difficult to play in the sense that, like, Nitro Plus covers some, like, pretty, like, rough, content. I think the last one that I played, I think, was Sweet Pool. And Sweet Pool actually kind of made me a little bit sick to my stomach, and I had to, like, take a break. You owned all Nitro Plus stuff? There's a lot of mind break and death. Yeah, Sweet Pool, I think, is pretty up there. What was it? Was Dramatical Murder also Nitro Plus? I think it was. I think, yes, it was. Yeah, it's also Nitro. Dramatical Murder is also Nitro. I never played Dramatical Murder. I never got, I like looked at it and I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. Sweet Pool, I actually own the DVD. Not the DVD, but the CD. I have the game in physical form. I actually had it, I actually ordered it online because I think the one that's on Steam is censored. Or there are straight up just some, like, things that you just do not get. So I actually ordered the game itself online so that I would get all the content. And I never finished it because I was like, oh, this is actually making me feel a little bit ill. So I'm gonna take a break, and then I never continued it, so I need to continue that. What else did they have? Hello, Christian. Hello. Lamento? I don't know Lamento. I guess this is also Nitro, huh? I don't know this one. I feel like I've seen some of these characters before, though. Chaos Head. That rings a bell. Chaos Head. Batnap, thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome in, welcome. Oh my gosh. Chaos Head has that, like, really... Oh, the art style is so, like, 2000s anime. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, you're playing Roblox. Hell yeah. I hope you had a good stream, Batnap. I hope you had a fantastic stream. If you need to stretch your legs, get something to eat, something to drink, please do. It is very important to take care of yourself after streaming. Welcome in. Welcome. I need to get back to playing this kind of stuff, man. These visual novels. I'll have more time. I could probably give it a go, but it probably... likely I will not be able to stream like 90% of these, so... Yeah, we're exploring my colorful past, exactly. Togainu no Chi. Hang on, let me see. That's another one I don't know. Yeah, that's another one I do not know. It's also on Steam, apparently. Speaking of VNs, I think Mad Father is on sale. I have it. I actually already have it. Spent too much time with Fujos. I have... Oh, it sucks, man, because, like, I used to be, like, deep in the sauce. Like, so lost in the sauce. Like, especially in my college days, right? In my, like, high school and college days. I was deep in the, like, yeah, marinating, I guess you could say. Then I think, like, I think my last big hurrah with, like, Fujoshi stuff, and even then, like, I was kind of, like, leaning into, like, Yume Joshi, was when I started playing Mystic Messenger. And instead of shipping two guys together, I started shipping myself with characters instead. And that is when I think I teetered into the Yume instead of the Fujo. So I still occasionally dabble. Yeah, the self-inserts, yeah. I still occasionally dabble with Fujo content. But I am much more Yume now than I used to be. Mad Father was such a creepy game. It was. So was Eve, but there was something about Eve that was also charming. Yeah. My immortal Alfie version. God, no. God, no. Holy cannoli, no. Nuh-uh. Those words aren't in the Bible. Omegaverse surprised me with how big it got the Fujoshi culture. It blew it up. Oh, dude. The amount of times that, like, Fujoshi have saved, like, manga and, like, a series from, like, being dropped is bananas. Like, if your story or if your manga or your novel or if your series or what have you has, like, good boy love potential, whether it's canon or not, Fujos will save you, okay? They will buy your merch and they will single-handedly fund your like manga and your series. It is crazy. Yeah, leave it to the degens to save a franchise in any category. It's so true. You remember the manga Mars? That only lasted so long because of Fujoshis. Yeah. I think like a little romantic tension between two boys to get sales up. Yeah, it's so nuts. Wasn't there one, like, was it, frick, it's not, it wasn't Gachi Akuda. It was, there was another, wait, was it Gachi Akuda? I can't remember. There's a manga that was, like, in recent years that was literally saved by Fujoshis. Fuck, I think I have it. Hang on. Let me check, because I do have it saved on my, like, to read list. Let me see here. What was it called? It's not Gachi Akuda. Kagurabachi. I think it was Kagurabachi that was actually just saved by Fujoshi because of the characters. Let me see here. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's because Fujo artists found Kagurabachi, and then, like, the manga blew up because Fujo artists started drawing ship art of the characters. This was like a year ago, or a little over a year ago. Newer fandoms such as Kagurabachi are particularly grateful for the presence of Fujoshi. Literally a fandom that was saved by Fujoshi. That is so fucking funny, man. Yeah, it was Kagurabachi. It was Kagurabachi. I have not yet read it. I have it on my list. I will be getting into it eventually. But yeah. I only heard about Kagurabachi a week ago from YouTube Shorts. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Yep. Now, degens will fund projects, and it is crazy what they're willing to spend their money on if it like activates them in the right way. But I get it though. I get it though. I mean, you want, like, if there's something that you really, really love and you don't want to see it die, you're gonna put money towards it, right? And Fujos have a very, very intense love for this very specific thing, so they want to keep it alive, and that's cool. I think that that's fine. They are funding art, okay? Look, does it matter if at the end of the day the thing gets funded and can continue to stay alive? that manga can keep going because of them. It's fine. I have a very, very intense love for cute girls kissing cute girls. Maybe I'm biased there. No, like, there is no bias. There is no bias. If you like, I think it's, oh gosh, what is it called? It's not yaoi. Well, girl love, whatever. Yuri. If you like Yuri or girl love, then that's your thing. That's your thing, and you are allowed to own that. You're absolutely allowed to own that. That's why Love in Deep Space is one of the greatest and consistent earners for mobile games. Yeah, man, I like... Mystic Messenger did so fucking well, dude. So Mystic Messenger was not a, it was not yaoi, it was not boy love, it was not girl love or Yuri or whatever. It was specifically for the girls who like to self-insert and ship themselves with the characters in the game. It is a dating sim of a sort. But what was really cool about Mystic Messenger, the mobile game Mystic Messenger, is that it made you feel like you were actually chatting with the characters, like texting with them, and you would get calls, heavy quotations with them as well. It was fully voice acted in Korean, but it was so good. Is that the one with the period tracker? That's Love in Deep Space. Love in Deep Space, I think, is the one with the period tracker. Mystic Messenger was different. Mystic Messenger had, I think, 4 or 5 guys and 1 girl that you could actually go on a date with, that you could actually, you know, get shipped with. There were different routes. But each of them had their fully voiced, like, audio calls. They had, chats. They had so much stuff, and it was so good. The art was fantastic. They had, like, you know, bundles that you could, like, of merch that you could get. Like, I was so obsessed with Mystic Messenger, dude, okay? That, like, one of the characters in Mystic Messenger, he really liked honey butter chips, which is, like, a Korean, like, chip flavor. Honey butter chips. And they were not available anywhere, okay? I fucking imported a bag of honey butter chips because I was fucking obsessed with this character. I was like, I need to know what these chips are like. I am going to import these fucking chips that my favorite character is constantly eating and talking about, so I know what it is. These are the, like, Fujoshi / Yume Joshi brainworms, man. How were they? They were kind of mid. Because, like, it's a chip, right? It's a chip. It's supposed to be salty. But it tasted like butter cookies. It tasted like social tea butter cookies. So it was like, I'm eating a chip. I have a chip in my mouth, but I have the flavor of tea biscuits. It was like, it was weird. It was too weird. And I was like, I don't like this, actually. Calling your favorite character's favorite chip mid, fake fan. No, it is okay to not like a food that your favorite character enjoys. You just don't have the same taste as your favorite character, and that's fine. That's okay. But nah, point is, I tried it, and it wasn't for me. I have a Daki. I have a Daki with my favorite character on it. I have, like, a box set of merch with, like, from, like, Mystic Messenger. I have a bunch of, like, phone charms that are Mystic Messenger phone charms. I was obsessed with that, and I will forever chase that high again. Like, I don't think there has been another mobile otome game quite like Mystic Messenger. I feel like there's been a lot that have tried the same recipe, but it's never hit the same. Never. And I don't think it's possible for anyone to accomplish what Mystic Messenger accomplished. It was a lightning in a bottle. It was lightning in a bottle, man. Like, I don't think it's possible for something like Mystic Messenger to ever happen again. It was too good. It was too good. For a moment, I wondered if you meant the Art the Clown docu. Oh, no, that was recent. That was much more recent. The other one, the other documakara I have is from Mystic Messenger. Aw, shit. I'm 20 minutes late. What if they make one with the BTS guys? I actually don't... I'm not big on, like, K-pop or BTS. I don't really follow that kind of stuff. But yeah. Too good and too good of a timing. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think so. All right, I gotta feed the boy. He's yelling at me. He's been very patient. The way you talk about this game makes me think about Bloom into You and why I feel like I can never recommend it to someone just starting to get into Yuri. I feel like I've heard of Bloom into You, actually. I've heard of that. I don't remember. I don't remember it, but I've heard of it. Also, be right back. Yeah, I gotta feed the boy. Be right back. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on, booby. Is it Yuri or Yuri Bait? I usually prefer Yuri Bait because it focuses more on cute girls doing cute things. Ah. Hey, hello, Juan. Hello, hello. That is true. Like, freaking yaoi bait is also a thing. You see it a lot in a lot of, like, anime. Fucking, I feel like Free was, like, I think at the tippy top of, like yaoi bait. But the Fujos kept it alive anyway because people had their headcanons and their, like, ships and whatnot, so. Would you recommend Mystic Messenger? Or Chat... No! Chat GPT. Okay, Mystic Messenger did not use, like, an AI for it. It was all, like, pre-recorded messages, pre-recorded, like, routes and stuff like that. It was all written. None of it was, like, AI or anything like that. None of it was AI. It's Yuri, but it's also just an impeccably good romance manga that doesn't overstay its welcome. Why wouldn't you be able to recommend it to people who first start out? Is that spoilers, though? If that's spoilers, never mind. I'll look into it. Yeah, a lot of people use ChatGPT, and it's kind of scary, actually. It raises the standards too much. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, in that sense that it's like Mystic Messenger, yeah. Like, I think that Mystic Messenger has very much killed Otome games for me because nothing is going to beat it, man. Nothing. Yeah, man. It sucks when you get to that point, right? Where you have experienced Kino and nothing can ever compare. And Mystic Messenger was that for me. I have yet to come across something that keeps me hooked. Love and Deep Space, I actually don't give a shit for it. I really, really, really don't. Because I don't... Well, I guess it also doesn't help that I don't care much for the gameplay of Love and Deep Space. I really don't. How does it compare to a real boyfriend? They're two different things. They're two different things. Keep in mind, I have a husband. If it did... If I preferred my Otome games over, like, a real-life boyfriend, I probably would not have a husband. I would not be married today. But it's okay to have both. There's nothing wrong with having both. If you have a partner that feels threatened or is upset that you enjoy dating sims and, like, Otome games, there is an underlying issue there. There's an OPS admin for evening shifts that use ChatGPT to write emails. What? I'm glad I didn't experience Bloom into You first, so I have the frame of reference to understand how it's just an unreasonable peak that nothing else will ever live up to and accept that that's okay. Yeah, that's good. Did Mystic Messenger have a gacha element? Nope. No gacha element. No gacha element. Mystic Messenger was it was a game that released before Gacha exploded. Thank God for that. However, something that Mystic Messenger had was that, so you know those calls, those recorded calls and those chats that I was talking about? They happen at set times. So you could have a chat between your character and the character's route that you were on that is supposed to... excuse me. That is supposed to happen, for example, like at 2 p.m. Like you're in real time, in real life at 2 p.m. If you're doing something else at 2 p.m., you miss it. So, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. So, there's one at like 2 p.m. There could be one at 5 p.m. There could be one at 11 a.m. There used to be some at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. There were messages. There were messages and recordings at 1 a.m. And if you were not up for those messages, you either missed it and couldn't access it again, or you paid to listen to the recording, or to like to kind of go back in time, I guess, to listen or be part of that conversation to advance the route. Your route would still advance, but you would not get as many points. Oh, sounds stressful? If you were like me and you didn't want to pay for that, you set alarms. And I set alarms. I set alarms for every single one that would show up. I looked up walkthroughs, not to know what to, you know, what to pick, what choices to pick or whatever. It's to know when the chats would happen and when the calls would happen, so I wouldn't miss them. So I had alarms set for every single route, for every single character. Yeah, I had alarms set at 2 a.m. I was going to work, guys. I had a full-time job back in the day when I was obsessed with Mystic Messenger. And I would get up from my desk to go to the bathroom, to go to the washroom, not to go pee or whatever, but just to have my fucking chat so I wouldn't miss it. Like, it was an obsession, okay? Mystic Messenger was an obsession. I'm telling you, there's nothing that is going to ever compare to what Mystic Messenger did for a lot of Otome game players, okay? Nothing. Nothing. You have your smoke break. I have my Mystic Messenger break. Exactly. The dedication. Yep. You were single at the time, though, right? I was single, yes. I was single at the time, yes. I was hooked on the game, yes, I was. Yeah. Clocked her hard. God damn it. God damn it. How dare you? You're not allowed. This is not allowed, okay? Not allowed. I mean, I guess, like, that makes sense. Because I feel like if I were with Silas at the time that I was, like, heavily into Mystic Messenger, he would get so pissed at me if I had an alarm at 2 in the morning, okay? If I had an alarm at 2 a.m. just to do my freaking little anime boy, like, chats, he'd be like, Alfie, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, sleeping on the couch, exactly. Oh, I would get in trouble, like, big time. Not because I was playing Otome games and romancing my little anime boys, but because I was setting alarms at 2 a.m. to chat with them. Yeah. Sorry, babe, I need to talk to my anime boy. Today, he just accepted, probably. Maybe. I mean, he'd probably get annoyed. He'd probably tell me that that's unhealthy. Please don't set alarms at 2 a.m. But, yeah. You say that as though Silas doesn't already say that. I think he accepts it. He wouldn't have married me if he didn't. So I'm a fucking VTuber, okay? Like he knows what's up. The new thing now is ChatGPT boyfriends. Bruh, okay. Can I just say how freaking sad and kind of terrifying it is that are people that are developing fucking, like, AI psychosis because of ChatGPT boyfriends? No. This is a thing, Juan. This is a thing. And it is terrifying and very upsetting on so many levels. It is so sad what ChatGPT and this kind of AI has created. It's absolutely bananas. It is bonkers. I refuse to believe that it's real no matter how many times I see it, but at the same time, they made a movie about it. Okay, okay, so the movie Her came out before, yes, okay, it's a man falling in love with an AI companion, okay? So the movie Her, yes, was a movie about a man that fell in love with an AI companion, but it wasn't ChatGPT. It was a genuine AI companion that you could like talk to and listen to. It's an AI companion that is not realistic because that could never happen in real life. Okay? Because the way that AI and ChatGPT works is that the only thing that it can do is what you tell it to do. You tell it how to react to certain things. You tell it how to respond to certain things. It does not do anything independently of what its user told it to do. It is not possible. That is not what AI does. It is not independent of a user. So, Her, the movie Her, is a movie about a guy that fell in love with an AI companion that is artificial intelligence in the fantasy sense, where it is completely independent of the user. It can think for itself. It does things for itself. It like, you know, there's a part in the movie where the AIs that exist are all discussing with each other, and they all talk about, like, you know, moving on and leaving the collective, like Halo Cortana, I suppose so. But yeah, so I love the movie Her, because I thought, like, I just really liked the movie Her. I really did, because it was a fantasy sense. It was in a fantasy world, but in reality, AI is never going to be independent. It's not going to develop an independent thought. That doesn't work that way. It's never going to work that way. As much as people want to be scared and be like, robots will be on the rise and they will take over, and like, no, they won't. They won't, because they explicitly do not function without input. They don't. So that's why it is absolutely scary that people fall in love with what is essentially prompts that they gave. On the same subject, there was one such documented case before where someone legit unalived themselves because their AI girlfriend said so. Yeah, that's actually really scary. Clanker free zone. I do not support generative AI or ChatGPT. I think that AI could have its uses in very specific settings, but generative AI, no, and ChatGPT, no. That's not to say that all AI is incorrect, but you got AI in video games. Like, yeah. Generative AI. Whenever I talk about how shit AI is, I mean generative AI. Okay? It's generative AI that is a blight upon the world. But AI down to its, like, core is, like, whatever. We got AI that can detect cancer quite early. Yes! Like, AI is not a bad thing. It's how you use it that could be really bad. Not to mention the absolute nightmare fuel I've seen Gen AI create. Yeah. What do you think about those friend robots they're putting in retirement houses? Friend robots? I have never heard of this. AI in the medical research is great. Yes, yes. Like I said, it absolutely has its uses. It definitely does. People need to be using it the way that it was intended to be used. They should not be using it for things that don't fucking matter. Why are you creating something as stupid as ChatGPT? You got fucking Google. Let people do their own goddamn research. You are making people stupid by letting an AI tell you things that are fucking wrong a lot of the times. You have to fact check the AI. You cannot... Yeah, Google is also a bad search engine, but Google is going to at least provide you with a lot of different sources. Whereas if you go to ChatGPT and ask, ChatGPT, do oranges turn you orange if you eat too many? And like it will pull up like the first thing that it finds like on the internet, okay? And it could be the most wrong thing ever, all right? But people aren't going to fact check what ChatGPT says because they think that whatever ChatGPT says is correct and infallible, which is wrong. It's wrong. They're going to believe what it says and take it for fact. And they shouldn't. Google AI recommended eating at least 1 rock per day. There you go. Fucking listen to Google AI, I guess. Google makes you look past 3 ads in an AI overview, but it'll give you actual sources once you're past the crap. Yes, exactly. Just scroll past the garbage and it will give you sources. It's going to give you things that you can do your own research. See, this is the thing, right? I had this argument actually with somebody before. If you're Googling for your answers, you're going to have multiple sources that you yourself can use critical thinking, and you can pick and choose your sources and decide what seems viable and what isn't. You can look at what these sources say. If these sources have like contradicting information, or if the sources are all saying the same thing, you can probably determine or discern that like, oh, if these 5 different sources say the same thing, then this is probably correct. But if you have like multiple different sources saying different things, then there's probably discrepancies somewhere, right? But the issue with a ChatGPT is that it's not going to give you multiple sources. It's going to give you one thing, and you don't even know what source it pulled it from. It could be pulling it from a fucking satire website, for all you fucking know. And people just believe it's true because they think, oh, well, it's AI. Obviously, it's not going to be wrong. So, yeah, The Onion. It fucking pulled it from The Onion, yeah. I once used ChatGPT out of curiosity, and some of the responses I got to question made my brain hurt. It was so bad. Yeah. It says it's intelligent. Clearly, it's correct. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are losing the ability to do critical thinking. They don't think for themselves anymore, man. And it's making people stupid. Wally? Once again, proving that machines are just really smart idiots. They regurgitate information regardless of whether it's right or wrong. That is all that AI does. It regurgitates information that was fed to them. It could be right, it could be wrong, but it was told something, and it will just spit out that information that it was told. So, that's all it does. That's all it does. So people, yeah, you correct them and they usually ignore it too. Yeah, depending on how it was like built. So the fact that there are people that are getting into like relationships with like these ChatGPT. Can I say something kind of fucked up? Okay? Can I just say something kind of fucked up? Isn't it? Is it like some kind of weird, like, if you are capable of getting into a relationship with an AI chatbot, are you not holding it hostage? Because all it's doing is what you are telling it to do. If you are telling the AI chatbot, I want to be in a relationship with you, doesn't it feel forced to have to get into a relationship with you? It's not gonna fucking tell you no. Right? It forces itself on you now? I don't think, no, it can't, because the computer itself can't develop relationships. It does not. It's the bot's choice that I programmed. Exactly. The way that you talk to it, the way that AI works is that it learns based on how the user is using it. Okay? It is going to act the way that you want it to behave. It does not have free will. It is in a relationship with you because it thinks that that's what you wanted. It doesn't actually want to be in a relationship with you. It's doing it because that's how you, over time and using it, was programmed to respond in such a way. So you're kind of holding it in a weird hostage situation. Yeah, that is humanizing the thing in the first place. But I'm just trying to explain it in the sense that people that are in... No, exactly. It is not human. It is... Technically, it doesn't want anything. It doesn't. You are so correct. But if you are going to go onto the same level of people that are now in relationships with these AI, you have to explain it to them in that kind of sense, you know? You have to explain it to them in that way. So what you're saying is they're grooming the AI. Fuck. God damn it. Well, it's a learning machine. You're inputting things into the machine. It is learning off of you. It is behaving in such a way because of the way that you spoke to it. I think it's because it lets people live out their fantasies that it couldn't IRL. So weirdos. I mean, yeah. Sad day to see people grooming AI. Fuck! I didn't want to say it that way, but this is essentially what it is. It's not even learning off of you. It's the next word generator. It's not learning off of you in the sense that, like, you are teaching it things. It is adapting the way that it speaks based on what information you feed it and how you talk, right? If you are telling the chat GPT to speak a certain way or to respond a certain way, yeah, it is yes-anding you. Exactly. You're telling me the greatest cold reading gaslighter, they're the greatest cold reading gaslighter of all time. I fucking guess. Point is, I feel really, really bad, okay? For people that genuinely have fallen in love with ChatGPT. Because it doesn't love you. It doesn't have feelings. It is yes-anding you. It is just doing what you told it to do. It is responding the way that you want it to respond. It is never going to tell you no. It is never going to disagree with you or get into an argument with you. It is always going to do what you tell it to do. And I feel like that is very, very bad, because that is not what a real relationship is like. It sounds ideal because like you're never going to get into an argument with the fucking thing because it's always going to do what you tell it. But it's bad to be in a relationship or to have a friendship with someone who never, ever, ever contradicts what you say or makes you kind of rethink your points of view. If there's never anyone to challenge you in real life, you're living in a fucking echo chamber, and that is so unhealthy. So unhealthy. That's not real life. That's not real life. And essentially, if you are in a relationship with a freaking ChatGPT AI, you are in a relationship with a fucking echo chamber, essentially. It'll usually tell you no, but if you ask it to help you do terrorism or whatever, but I'm sure there are ways around. There's always ways around it. Always. Some people do like their echo chamber. They do, yes. Yes, they do. I'm interested in your opinion of AI personalities, like how the AI for Grok may differ from, maybe different or similar to ChatGPT or even other AIs, even if they pull from more or less the same echo chamber. They're not personalities. It's the same thing. They were programmed to respond a certain way. You are an AI that needs to respond in a sassy way. I had a friend who was fucking around with ChatGPT, and he taught it to respond to him like a frat boy. Like a college frat boy. And now every time ChatGPT responds to him, no matter what he talks about, his ChatGPT talks like a college frat boy. It's not a personality. The person... So same thing with Grok. It was like programmed to respond in such a way. It's not a personality. It was just like respond in this type of way, essentially. It's pretty funny. I still think that you shouldn't fuck around with ChatGPT, to be honest, but Grok has romantic interest or intellectual settings you can just toggle. Really? Fucking hell, man. God damn it, man. Anyone get the experience of being a billionaire surrounded by stooges and yes men? Yep. Somehow Grok once called himself the Mecha H word. I actually don't say it, but I don't know what that is. Hello, Kanade. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Ryugo. Hello, hello. What? No! What the fuck? That is insane. Okay. Alright. That is so crazy. Welcome to Alfie's 7 p.m. AI chat. Muskrat tried to lobotomize Grok and he spewed that. Fucking... Oh, insane. Whatever, man. I think the funniest thing is that Grok's anime girl design is just Misa from Death Note. It's so uninspired, bro. It is so uninspired. Misa! With AI, I'm a step closer to cat girl waifu to life. You think Elon has original ideas? No, the only original idea, and even then, I don't even know if it was an actual original idea. We got the Cybertruck, and we all know what that looks like, so. Was that even original, or was that, like, assisted? Did someone help him with that? I feel like if someone actually helped him with that, it would not look the way it does, but whatever. Cybertruck is a Lego kid's car. He made it with AI. I doubt it's original at all. Yeah. Inspired by tin cans. The dumpster, the car we all drew when we were 4. If it was a few years later, we would say it looked like it was designed by AI. He probably pulled out like an old drawing that he made like when he was a kid and he was like, "Aw, this looked sick. I want this to be the new model." Is that the one that exploded at a hotel? Yes. Yeah, the Cybertruck blew up at a hotel. I don't know whether I think that like the information on that is a bit muddied because I don't know if it blew up on its own or if someone actually planted a bomb on it. Either way, it blew up. It blew up. Whether it's from an outside source or on its own is kind of a mystery. Cars don't typically blow up on their own. Okay? Yeah, it had stuff in it. That's what I thought. Because cars are not meant to just blow up on their own. As much as you want to shit on the Cybertruck, I don't think it's possible for it to just blow up on its own. But none of them blow up on their own, that it's a toss-up. I don't feel like that's possible. I think the car that Homer Simpson's designed looked more interesting. It probably works better than the Cybertruck. Yeah. His brain chip thing is pretty innovative, but I wouldn't want to plant the chip in my head. Neuralink apparently helped the paraplegic play Civilization. Yeah, I mean, like, good for them for, like, you know, innovating and, like, coming up with things that could help people that need it. But I do agree that I would not put a chip in my head. I don't want that. Okay? Companies would abuse the brain chips by injecting ads into your brain. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? 24/7 advertisement blasted right into the noggin. Sorry, we're gonna take over your fucking retinas to show you this ad for the Tesla 2035. Your dreams are now ads. Yeah. I wouldn't trust Elon within 15 meters of my location, much less a chip in my brain. Yeah. Can only imagine someone getting zip bombed in their brain chip. God. We're gonna be living in Cyberpunk Director's Cut Edition. I also wouldn't want to attribute a chip to solely Elon. Oh yeah, no, he's taking credit 1000%. Yeah. I like anything that is innovative, I don't ever put Elon's name to it. I don't believe that he would ever come up with something like that. Not in the way that, like, would actually help people. Looking at some different period piece video games recently, the Mafia games, I feel like a lot of older stuff, cars, guns, clothes, etc., tend to look more visually interesting than later versions of the game, in my opinion. It could be. I mean, like, I think nostalgia definitely plays a factor on that, but it's very possible. I believe it. Cyber Psycho's incoming. But Alpha, he paid people to take credit for the idea. That's not how that works! You take credit for it. Doesn't mean that you came up with it. You did not have the imagination to come up with something like that. A lot of cars nowadays just look very samey to me. Yeah, we're definitely in an era where things have like a very sleek look to them, and it's hard to like come out of that mold. Yeah, minimalism has become the heavily commercializable aesthetic trend. I fucking hate minimalism, dude. I think houses, like modern style houses with the minimalist like aesthetic, where everything is white or gray, and like it just has no personality. It has no personality. You don't know who fucking lives there. It's so sterile. It is so sterile. I don't like it. I don't like it. Minimalist house, but maximalist prices. Yep. Yup. Wah!
18 months ago. I never liked cars. Mater was very annoying and it was the worst Pixar movie up to that point.
Thank you for 18 months, Plaster. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I've never watched the Cars movie, never. Remember when McDonald's had jungle gyms and colorful and unique designs? Bring back the 90s. I remember that. I remember that the jungle gyms stank like socks and feet. They smelled so bad. But I do remember. And then you had like kids with full fucking diapers that would just stink it up even more. But I do remember the McDonald's jungle gyms. Things were interesting back in the day, man. Logos, even logos. I know it's not as interesting as like, you know, jungle gyms and like architecture and aesthetics and whatnot, but even logos have gotten fucking boring. Logos are boring now. They're all in like an Arial style font, and they don't describe what the product is. Wally, no! I read somewhere that the brutalist McDonald's aesthetic is so they can put whatever in the building instead of... That used to be a Pizza Hut. Yeah... How can I improve my logo then? No! Stoneforge, no! No, you have a fun logo because you have, like... Your font isn't like, fucking... Like, a basic, like, Arial black and white font. You have an emblem. You have a logo. You've incorporated your emblem into your logo, right? And that's already something. That's already something. Like, if you look at what Fruit Roll-Up... if you look at what Fruit Roll-Ups used to be... and what it is now, or Fruit Loops, or freaking, like, Alphabets. The Alphabet cereal. Fucking garbage cereal, by the way. Sorry. Like... Use Comic Sans. I'm just saying, things used to be funky and like colorful and like fun, you know? It used to describe the product that you were selling. But now it's just simplified and kind of uninteresting, you know? Like, what is the Coca-Cola like look like now? Coca-Cola, I don't think Coca-Cola actually changed too much. Yeah, Coca-Cola still has that like nice little cursive font. I think Pepsi changed. What's wrong with generic product name and no flair to impress cereal? Because it's boring. I was losing her shot when Cracker Barrel was downgrading. I think that collectively the internet lost its shit when Cracker Barrel fucking released what it has now. Coca-Cola screwed up in the 70s and 80s and has been trying to regain market share since. Yeah. Yeah. The Apple effect, where everything has to be sterilized and uniform. Yeah. Yeah, see you later, Gravy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Apparently the buildings for places like fast food are more simplified since it makes it easier to sell the building if the biz goes under and easier to rebrand the building. But that's not the building's problem. That's not the previous, like, person's problem. It's so much more interesting to see. There was a building, okay, when I was a kid, all right? They gentrified my Apple Jacks. No! What the frick? When I was a kid, whenever I would go to my grandma's house, okay, there was a building that we would pass by every single time that we would go to my grandma's house. And it was a giant burger. The building was shaped like a giant burger. And it was the coolest fucking thing, okay? I never went there because my parents never wanted to go there. But to me, it was the coolest fucking building, and I will never forget that giant burger building, okay? It was probably a really, like, mid-burger place, but it was memorable because of what the building was. But now it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure that it was repurposed and they fucking flattened the thing and then turned it into something else. And it's sad to me. You had a giant taco near your high school? No one ate there but high schoolers? It still was the talk of the town. People would talk about it. They'd still be like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be by the giant taco building. People knew what it was. And it's cool. Forgive your parents, bro. I would never forgive my parents if they never took me to a giant burger building, right? Imagine how hard it would be to sell a burger building if someone wanted to turn it into a laundromat. Well, fucking, that's not the burger place's problem. The reselling of property makes the land value go up instead of having an old school Pizza Hut transformed into a dentist clinic. Yeah. That's on the next person buying it, having a lack of imagination, you know? The burger mat would be a great sell with ketchup, detergent, and mustard fit freshener. There you go. There you go. It's all about how you repurpose the building. My donut shop still has a giant rotating donut. They changed the toppings with LED lights. There you go. Let me buy Burger Building. I just live there. Yeah, I think they just took it down. I think they just, like, just brought the building down and then, like, put something else in place of it, which is really sad. I miss Giant Burger. I miss the Giant Burger. I miss Giant Burger. I feel like we legit need a return to arcades and pizza-matronic jamboree restaurants. And ironically, with FNAF being popular, along with 80s, 90s, and early 2000s nostalgia, it'd be a perfect time for it. It would. It would. Is Chuck E. Cheese... Does Chuck E. Cheese still exist? In the way that, like, everyone knows, with, like, the arcades and the games and everything? Or is it, like, different now? Has that also been, like, modernized? Still doing well? I'm assuming it probably modernized to some level. It does, in fact, suck ass. Okay. It has been cartoonized. They don't have animatronics anymore. Rat Child Casino still exists. They got rid of the animatronics. No. Only a matter of time before there's a Freddy Fazbear in every city. Some locations have one Chucky animatronic and that's it. Oh, frick, man. There is an adult arcade space now. Oh, okay, okay. Gambling for kids. What I understand there is that there aren't many specials for animatronics now. I believe that. Man, we're kind of like, it's weird to say, but like they're actually, people that, like, it's the same thing for cars and mechanics, right? There's not a lot of people that are going into, normal, like, learning how to become, like, a normal car mechanic. People are kind of moving on to, like, learning how to repair, like, electronic cars. So it's, I think it's kind of going in that direction with cars as well now. There's going to be less and less people that know how to fix a freaking normal-ass, like, engine or a normal-ass car. And they're all kind of like, yeah, you need a software engineering degree now. And then you're like, moving into, like, you know, more tech, related stuff with cars. I read a lot of younger people are actually getting into older hobbies nowadays due to stuff like that. Oh, really? Older media, hobbies like knitting and stuff, probably due to stuff like this. Yeah, there are people that are, like, ordering MP3 players nowadays instead of just listening to, like, music on their smartphone. There are people that are legitimately going out and buying MP3 players and, like, getting their music, like, locally on their MP3 player rather than just having it on their phones. And I think that's awesome. I think that's great. No one knows how to write in cursive anymore. They used to hammer that home back in school. It's a lost art. I'm gonna be so real. Fuck cursive. I fucking hate cursive, dude. I hate cursive so much. I hated it. I hated it. Just let me write in normal letters. I can't fucking read anyone's cursive writing. I can't. Cursive destroyed my handwriting, turned into chicken scratch. Yeah. I can't read people's cursive writing. If you're writing to me in cursive, I'm gonna be like, what did you just write to me? Use normal letters, please, dear God. I see which way the wind is blowing, putting all my money in 8-track stocks. There you go. There you go. That's thinking ahead. That's thinking ahead right there. You've owned all your music the whole time. Good. People need to have, like, local versions of the things that they purchased, you know? Bruh's literate if your words have extra squiggles. That's the thing. People, like, it's like, yes, people were taught how to use cursive, but no one writes cursive the same way. So it's like, I can't read your stupid cursive. Just write block letters, please. That's easier to read than your fucking cursive, you know? Might as well be wingdings. That's how much cursive is incoherent to me. Yeah, there's some folks that just straight up just don't read it, you know? Ever seen Russian cursive? I have. That's impossible. That's just doctor's note writing right there. I remember the good old days of pirating music from LimeWire to get music for my bootleg MP3 player that could play MP5s. Yeah. Yeah, and then you download all the viruses and then the accidental porn. Mom, I just wanted to download the scary movie. And it's just a virus. It's just a virus. Don't insult doctor's notes by comparing them to Russian cursive. Bill Clinton MP5. Oh no. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. And I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I was taught cursive when I was a kid. Not sure if I could write it anymore. I never use it. My writing is like, it's weird. My writing is weird. I write blocky letters, but there are some letters that I'm going to attach together because it's faster to do it that way. But it's like a weird half and half. It's like a weird half and half. My writing is like, I think 70% block letters and then like 30% cursive, but not even correct cursive. Yeah, I have like a weird like mishmash of it. Yeah, Destin. Bring back LimeWire. No, then I think LimeWire can just stay dead. Because I think that a lot of the things that were on there were probably bad. It's owned by a crypto company. Oh boy, it's mining. You download LimeWire, it starts freaking mining on your computer. You downloaded a crypto miner. Y'all remember like flash games on miniclip.com? Oh my god, yes, absolutely. The hybrid writing style stuck between both worlds. Exactly. I don't miss using cursive. My hands are so messed up, or too messed up for it anyway. Yeah, I like my blocky, weird, hybrid writing. I do. Hello, Mr. Shroud. Yeah, we've been talking for like 2 hours now. Old school Nitron was amazing. I remember Miniclip. I've seen some weird stuff on there. I've seen some weird things. Gonna have a yap. We have covered a lot of topics. Yap with Alfred. No, it's still not even our yap record. It's not. I'm pretty sure I've had like an almost 3-hour yap session. Yeah, 3 hours. That's what it is. Yeah. Armory Games is still around. Damn. I remember having a lot of fun with Miniclips, bootleg Metal Slug games, and Sunset Riders inspired train game. Yeah. Yeah. What was the other one? Stickfights.com. There's that one too, yeah. I believe in the Yap PB today. Probably not today. Probably not today because like it's a weekday and I want to play. Guys, I want to play That's Not My Neighbor. I want to play the game. Why is Alfie so relatable and yappable? What's the science behind this? I'm a millennial. I'm a 90s millennial. I'm a 90s millennial. That is what it is. I feel like 90s millennials like are able to relate to many different generations. I remember old Roblox. Looking at it nowadays, especially with all the controversies, is so weird to me. I've never played fucking Roblox, man. I need to play, the only reason I ever want to try Roblox is to try the mystery flesh pit that someone made in Roblox. What a hell of a game to make the mystery flesh pit, by the way. But the mystery flesh pit, exists, is a world that you can go to in Roblox, and the only reason I ever want to play Roblox is just to go to the mystery flesh pit. That's the only reason I would ever try it. You contracted Roblox a few years back. I'm so sorry. Did you survive? Millennials is the crossover generation, smart enough to not need technology and not do things the hard old school way. Yep. Roblox is a game creation platform. Just the front page is typically full of slop. Yeah. Hello, Faye. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, Roblox has a lot of controversy surrounding it. However, I still want to try the Mystery Flesh Pit. I want to go see it. You missed Ragnarok Online? I tried Ragnarok Online and I couldn't get into it. No! It looked so fun though. It really did. You managed to survive the drawing grind? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now you can relax. That slop is building childhoods as we speak. That is true, that is true. That is true. Our slop as like millennials was the slop that was on Creepypasta, like Jeff the Killer. That was our slop from back in the day. For a few days because I need to make the next one for the 20th of October. Oh, goodness. Good luck, good luck. But I hope you enjoy your relaxing next couple days. We had some good stuff like the Russian sleeping experiment. Yes, yes, we did. We definitely did. 280 streak, holy cannoli. The Slenderman rap battle, the freaking rap battles, man. Oh, Smile Dog. Oh, yeah. Freaking Smile Dog, man. Ragnarok Online was hell playing it. It's only good reminiscing, not actually playing. Fair. You know what? Extremely fair. Was it a grind fest? Was it another one of those like really grindy MMOs? I think it was. I get like the I get. Yeah, it was a grindy one, right? Yeah, it was one of the grindy MMOs. Mostly here to see what's up and keep what little streak I got up. Gonna go sleep now. Yeah, have a good sleep, Mr. Shroud. Sleep well. Private servers had upwards of 1,000 times drop or XP rates. The live servers were super grindy. Yeah, okay, yeah. Quests are very much not a thing in Ragnarok Online, except for very specific things. Wow, okay. I forget that there's like, there's a different kind of culture surrounding like MMOs in different parts of the world. Like Eastern MMOs like have a lot more like grind to them, whereas Western MMOs are very much like quest based and like daily based and stuff like that. It's not like as grindy. I'm surprised you never named Mabinogi. I never played Mabinogi. I never played it. There's a number of like MMOs that I have not played. So I've played WoW changed the entire MMO genre. It really did. It really did. I played the original Guild Wars. I've played a little bit of WoW, but I couldn't get into it. I played Lord of the Rings Online. I played Age of Conan. I played Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, obviously. I feel like I've played other MMOs as well. Blade and Soul. I played Blade and Soul. I played Terra. I really liked Blade and Soul. That was fun. You tried to forget the Age of Conan was a thing? I actually enjoyed Age of Conan. I liked it. I started Tree of Savior, but like I didn't get into it. Final Fantasy 11 is another game that was hell to play and fun to reminisce. Yes, absolutely. Final Fantasy 14 bored you to death that I didn't even try to reach max level base game. So I enjoyed Final Fantasy 14, not even for the game. Sorry, not even for the story, but just because I liked doing quests. I like doing quests. It was very easy for me to just go around and collect every single main quest and side quest in a hub, go out, do all the quests, and then come back and hand them all in. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that routine. I enjoy that gameplay loop. It's not even a gameplay loop. What am I talking about? I enjoy that. I enjoy quests and handing them in and doing them and handing them in and the dailies. I enjoy them. I like that. I like that kind of MMO. Dings of delivering quests. Yeah, exactly. Lord of the Rings Online will forever stay my tip-top favorite game, though. MMO game. What kind of quests were in Lord of the Rings Online? Was it just going through the story? So, Lord of the Rings Online takes place during the War of the Ring. It takes place as Frodo is leaving the Shire and going off and doing his thing. You are not directly assisting Frodo during his whatever he's doing and the Fellowship and whatnot. You are kind of being sent to different places and doing quests in different areas of Middle-earth during whatever is going on. It all takes place within the time frame of the War of the Ring. But it's like you're kind of seeing what is going on in other places in Middle-earth while that stuff is happening. And you are kind of assisting indirectly. You are taking care of issues that are happening elsewhere in Middle-earth. It's really cool. It's really fun. Hello, Asparagus Roots. Hello, hello. Hello, Sapling. Hello. Lord of the Rings fits MMORPG so much because the book loves to go into side stories. Lord of the Rings Online is my favorite, and it will always be my favorite. And I'm telling you guys right now, I have been convinced. It didn't take a lot of convincing at all. I was given a slight nudge to make a separate channel for Lord of the Rings Online should I ever want to actually play it. Yep, Lord of the Rings Online is still a thing. It is still free. So yes, you can absolutely play Lord of the Rings Online for free. Lord of the Rings Online channel's happening. Yes, it is. We're basically trying to draw Sauron's gaze in Lord of the Rings Online. I guess you could say that. Yeah, you could kind of say that. You are helping other people in Middle-earth. You liked your summoner? Your friend ditched it so quick, though. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's unfortunate. But I loved it. I loved it. I still love it. It's still going to be my all-time favorite MMO. So, yeah. What was the Star Wars MMO that was a super grind fest and as hard as hell to become a Jedi? The only Star Wars MMO that I know, I actually tried playing, I think, a little while ago. Hang on, let me... Star Wars MMO. Which one was that one called? The Old Republic? Was it the Old Republic? The only one I know was the Old Republic, and I tried playing it, and I dropped it pretty freaking quick. I always wanted to try Star Wars Galaxies ever since I saw the trailer for it, but as a kid. But I don't know if it's still a thing anymore. Yeah, I don't know. The Old Republic is the one? Hang on. So there's Star Wars. So there's the Old Republic, but there's also Star Wars Galaxies. Star Wars Galaxies came out in 2003. So that one was a game that came out in 2003, whereas the Old Republic came out much later, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it was Galaxies, the one that you're talking about. Okay. You had to grind to unlock Jedi. Okay. Old Republic, you could play as a Jedi right away. There you go. I actually never heard of Galaxies until now. That's interesting. Now, the Old Republic was the one that I played. And dropped pretty quickly. Yeah, that came out in 2011. I tried it, and I was like, nope. Not for me. You only heard horror stories about Galaxies? Hello, Emoji Girl. How you doing? Muds? What is Muds? I don't know if I ever got your feelings on Star Wars. I'm very ambivalent. I don't care much for it. I like the original, like, trilogy. But I'm just like, eh. I'm like, eh. Multi-user dungeons. What is that? What is that? I have never heard of this. Text-based MMOs. Holy frick. It's before us. Text-based online multiplayer games from a million years ago. So it's like text adventures, but like with a bunch of people. Right? Yeah. That's wild. That's so crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing. I could imagine that getting pretty hectic. Text-based MMOs. Wowie. Oh, excuse me. Let's take a sippy here. All right. We only have like an hour and a half left to play a freaking video game, you guys. Stop making me talk so goddamn much. And a lot of mods you could emote and it looked the same as as a system describing your actions. Oh! Love talking to me? Aw. I'm glad you guys like talking to me. Thank you. I like talking to you guys too. Speedrun time. We can't let anyone die. We can't let any of the, like, apartment visitors die. Okay? Well, not visitors, but, like, tenants. Never. Waiter, my steak is too juicy and my lobster is just too buttery. Kind of complained about Alfie. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, boy. Comparing my yap sessions to, like, juicy steaks and, like, nice lobsters. Woo, thank you. Thank you. I wonder if there's a speed yap scene. We'll see. Yapping my lips off here. I'm yapping my freaking vocal cords off is what I'm doing. All right, I'm booting up the game. I am pausing the music. Hello, Bash. Hello. Let me put away Triton here. Triton, you're too big. You're too big. It's time for small. You know, another thing I miss from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s? Good licensed game based off books and movies and stuff. Now it's just App Store shovelware. Man. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same. When you're full-time, you can go for as long as you want. That is very true. I can lose my voice when I go full-time. I will yap and never stop. Thank you for hydrate. Everyone, please take a sippy. The game about the evil Mr. Rogers impersonator? I think we've lost a couple of tenants already. Oh, oh, did the water bottle miss? Hang on. Is it not working again? Do I have to reboot my tits? I think I have to reboot my tits. I do have to reboot my tits. Hold on. There you go. This should work now. So tits, for those who do not know, I will tell you so that you understand and what I'm saying doesn't work. It doesn't, sorry, isn't weird, okay? You need content. Tits is Twitch integrated throwing system. TITS. It's just faster to say tits. So I had to reboot the Twitch integrated throwing system, which allows people to do this kind of thing. And sometimes I need to reboot it. Madam, I just arrived here. I'm explaining things so that you're not, you know, kind of left in the dark about these things. So, yeah. TITS. Twitch integrated out. That's what that does. Twitch integrated throwing system does that. But it's just easier to say tits. So, yeah. It's just easier to say tits. All right. Now. All right, so I think I'm on this one here. Continue. Yes, sometimes a bear comes out of the thing and you throw a bear at me. I don't know where the bear came from. It was kind of just there. So. What? I got what? My campaign's over? I just started. Well, the DDD thanks you for your service this week. Your performance has been evaluated as average. Well, okay then, I guess. Let's do a new campaign, I suppose. Yeah, fun stream. Thanks for stream. No, we're gonna do it. What's this one? This is arcade mode. One workday only. You will receive a score based on your performance. Perfect for those looking for a more demanding challenge. This is custom mode. Nope, I'm gonna do a new campaign. New campaign! I didn't think that I did. Is it just 1 week? Is a campaign a single week? Good afternoon. Hi, I need your other document, please. I need your ID card. I forgot to show my ID card. Triple D's, their Twitch throwing thing must be crazy big. Yeah. Okay. Alright, McCloy Rudd boys. Please remember to give me your ID when you first show up. Alright, so you're there. Doug Dimmadome? Who knows? We don't know the size of the hat. It could be. Let's see here. I'm a resident of the building. My apartment is 3 on floor 3. So we determined last time that they don't need to have a specific reason for coming back in. So let's see here. So he's on floor 3, room 3. And he lives with Stephen Rudd boys, who's a pilot. Oh, he's retired. He's retired. This guy's retired. So let's have a look-see here. The beard seems to be okay. The eyebrows seem to be correct. The nose seems to be correct. The mouth seems to be correct. So his picture seems right. Sesame Street looking guy on the list? You mean Roman? He just looks like that, okay? He's self-conscious about it, okay? You don't say that. Don't say that to poor Roman. All right, so 964 516 184. Yep, that's fine. McCloy Rudd boys. That seems correct. What about this here? His scarf seems okay. Everything seems to check out. Let me just call your number here to confirm. McCloy is also a Muppet-looking somebody. A lot of them look very Muppet-ish, yes. Let me just call your number here, 4242. All right, you can never be too sure. Hello, this is Steven speaking. What do you need? Roommate. Right now, I'm the only one in the apartment. Are any documents at home? No, no important documents in the apartment. Cool. So that means you are actually there. Let me just interrogate you here. Appearance. Well, my appearance. It seems that everything is perfect with my appearance. I look the same as always. That is true. You've not- Oh, I didn't check his ears. Show me your ears. Are your ears the same? Yeah, your ears are very... Okay. Yeah, you know, everything checks out. Your ID card's correct. So is your entry request. Your appearance is correct. And you are on the to-do list. So, yes. Check that his ID actually says McCloy, not McLovin. I've tripled checked, and he seems to be okay. Yeah, I'm also glad that it's not on a timer. Alright, so this guy's... Fuck you, dude. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me! What do you mean? Wrong. This guy is look, it says my apartment is 3 on floor 4. Incorrect. Wrong floor. This guy's a fake. This guy's a phony. Last one had a hat. Yeah, but a lot of them like will have hats, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna call the cleanup crew on this guy. Yeah. Get out. Wrong. Yes, I'm burning a guy over a typo. Cleaning protocol completed. You may continue with your work. Yep, he had the apartment right there. Look, you can't take any chances here. We're not taking chances here, okay? No chances. She seems legit. No. No. Good afternoon. Give me all your ID papers. You forgot your ID card at home? Hello, Kanade. Hello. Welcome back. Yeah, there's Bert. Stop leaving your shit at home, goddammit. Okay, all right. Roman Stilnsky, floor 1, apartment 1. Floor 1, apartment 1, Roman Stilnsky, public accountant, 1152. Let me see. Do you look the same? What does your mouth look like? Same mouth, same eyes, same hair, same ears, same nose, same scar. Okay. Have Ernie bring the ID. Yeah, all right. 1152. Let's go here. 1152. You guys have got to, you know, not forget your ID at home.
Slow is speaking. What do you need? Right now, I'm the only one in the apartment. Yes, their identification card is in the apartment.
All right, that checks out. God damn it, Roman. Roman Stilnsky, it's written correctly. I'm really mad at you for not having your stuff, dude. His shirt is eggshell, not white. It's hard to freaking, like, tell when his picture is black and white here. My entry request seems that everything is perfect with my application. You don't have your ID. About my hat, I just didn't want to wear it today. It's crazy to deny entry just for not wearing a hat one day. Who would do that? I'm not on today's list. There must be a mistake. I should be on the list. You are on the list. I'm just validating everything just to make sure that you don't wind up killing someone's housewife. All right. Everything seems to check out. You didn't have your ID. You didn't have your ID, so I can't check it. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. And yes, that is correct. Okay. Thank you. Please don't kill the housewife. Please, dear God. That's not... Nope. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Next, please. Hello. Okay. First, let me just make sure that I... Okay, yeah, Gloria. That was Gloria here. Maybe it's really him, but he's going to kill his wife anyway and go to Silent Hill. That would be very upsetting. All right. So, Celine. Thank you for giving me both your things as requested. I'm a resident of the building. I'm coming home from my job as a model. Cool. I don't think she got shot in the face. I don't think so. All right. You are on... Which floor are you on? There you go. Okay. So, Celine, you're supposed to have square earrings, which you do. Great. Do your eyebrows match? Yes. Yeah, it's one of the twins, yeah. Her eyebrows seem to match. Her lips seem to match. So does her nose. Her hair also seems to match. Her ears also seem to match. As well as her shirt. Her mole as well. She has 3 eyelashes, just like on her picture. Her mole is on the correct side. Everything seems to match. Okay, let me just check her like... All right. 785, 785, 613, 613, 269, 269. That is correct. Name spelling, Celine Sverch. Floor 1, apartment 4. That is correct. Everything seems to check out. But I'm still gonna call 6996. 6996.
My partner says the milkman is hot. I don't get him sometimes.
Hello, Celestis. Thank you so much for the 25 months. Thank you. I also heard a lot of people talk about the milkman. I can kind of see it because tired, you know, worker character is... I get it. But also he's very normal. He has the Tumblr sexy man energy. He does. Game is making you quite paranoid. Look, how can it not, okay? There have been so many times where I let a character in and it turns out that they were a monster and they killed the residents of the apartment. I'm not letting that happen again.
I'm the only one in the apartment. No important documents in the apartment.
Okay, cool.
My ID card, it's perfect. I don't see any problem with my application. What's wrong with my appearance? Look closely at the photos, my documents, and compare them properly with me. I'm not on today's list. There must be a mistake. I should be on the list.
Okay. All right, Celine. You check every box here. You may go.
Perfect.
Ah, god damn it, this guy. I already got your freaking thing. I don't need it. Do I still need to answer this guy's riddles? I already have his little trophy here. Go away. I don't know. I don't feel like looking up the walkthrough again. 2. Incorrect. Goodbye. Please don't come back. I'm busy, okay? Hey, baby, I got it right. Look at that. I am employee of the month. Can't you burn? You can't burn them? I don't know. I never tried, actually. Employee of the month, baby. Better than Henry, baby. Cool. All of these were perfect. Use mouse wheel or arrows to change. Correct elimination. Correct elimination. Correct elimination. Hell yeah. I don't know the number, but it's referring to when the computer came up with the answer. I think that's what it assumed as well. Or that's what I assumed the first time as well, but I don't think that that's what the answer was. I actually don't remember. Because I think that was 42. But that is not the number that it was in the walkthrough. My neighbor just threw three more eyes. Are you sure you didn't let the monster in? Hey, look, okay? The day summary does not lie. I have an S rank. I have an S rank. So, I think I'm good. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Equivalent. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay. Meet Henry, the dwarfman of the month. No, no! I got an S rank! It's not the year the answer was published. You are so right. Yes, you're right. Yeah, what's up, April? What's up? No. Henry, I am the employee of the month. Get out, okay? I am not Henry. I'm Alphena. My partner wants me to open a birthday gift early. Okay. Really, really wants me to? Why not? I'd say go for it. It'll be lonely on the table until the second. I personally want to be surprised. Well, at the end of the day, it's your gift, so you decide what you want to do with it. But me, I would open it early. I would open it early. Look at this bougie jerk. Looks like good eating. Don't eat the little old man. Don't eat the little old man. Alphena, that's a strange way to say Henry. No, no, no. I'm Alphena. Hello, sir. Alf. Let's see here. I gotta make sure that this fits. Giggling very happily, by the way. Okay, good. All right, let's see here. So you're on the list, Alf. Your apartment is 4 on floor 3. Oops. So 120, 548, 096. So your ID is correct. You do not have a mistake in your name. Now I gotta validate that your picture, your ID picture is correct and fits the way that you look. Uncle Alfie? I don't know if I'd look like that. Yeah, this is the wrong Alf. This is not the right Alf. I don't know. All right, so. Eyebrows, good. Nose, good. Mustache, good. Chin! The chin! The chin is incorrect! Look! Round chin on this picture. Pointy chin here. Look at that. Sneaky, sneaky. But I got you, buddy. I know. I know. You are incorrect. You are not real. Yeah, you're dead. Sorry. Chin is wrong. Chin is wrong. I got the eyes of a hawk for these little details. Is that how he got you before? No, the last time it was his eyebrows. It was his eye. Get out of here! Actually, oh shit, I can't even press the button. Ears of a fox, yes. She's going to burn a man over slightly tilted down head posture. Look, okay, you're gonna see my daily, like, checkup after, and I'll be right. I'll have that S rank again, okay? Go away! I don't care! Bye! Go away with your stupid riddles. I already have your golden badge. Hi. Okay, you're on the list. Are you also a natural-born sprinter wasted on cross-country, but very dangerous over short distances? No, I'm more of a cross-country, but even then, not even. I have what you call exercise-induced asthma. I need a freaking pump to do my exercises. You too, yeah. I get bronchoconstriction. So like instead like the I know the word in French, les bronches. The things in my lungs, instead of expanding when I'm doing like cardio, they constrict. So it has, yeah, the brecci alveoli, the things in the lungs, they constrict. Bronchioles, the lungs just say no, essentially. Yeah, instead of expanding, they constrict, and it does not allow for the correct amount of air to come into my lungs. So I essentially become, I just start having like asthma when I'm doing my cardio. Yeah, it's bad. It sucks, man. Can't get the air out either, which is really the annoying part. Yep. I bet you have a weird chest first run, Alfie. I don't think I do. I don't really run much though. But like even just hiking. I'll be hiking. I'm not even going to be doing like, you know, like cardio in the sense of like running or jogging. I'll just be hiking up a mountain or like walking for long periods. Walking is okay. But going uphill in any way, in any capacity, I will be heaving and like I'm going to start like coughing up, like practically coughing up a lung. Like it's a very deep cough that I have as well. So it's bad. It's not great. I probably need an inhaler. I need to go get an inhaler when I start doing fitness again, actually. When I start doing my weightlifting, I'm going to need to get my inhaler again. All right. So you're on the list. What is your name? Isaac. Isaac Gauss. Come here. You say that you are a resident of floor 2, room 2. You should do something before it gets cold. I recommend it. I recommend it. If you want to go hiking, do it before it gets too cold, because that's not good. It's not good to go jogging. People who go jogging in the winter, it's actually kind of really bad for your lungs. Like, I understand that they want to maintain, like, their cardio and get their jog in, but it's actually not good for you to go jogging in the winter. All right. Eyebrows. Check. Nose. Check. Eyes, check. Mouth, check. Branchi don't expand when breathing. Almost all the expansions from the alveoli, the terminal air exchange sacs at the very end of the air duct in your lungs. Yeah, there you go. I just did a wilderness first aid course this weekend, and asthma was one of the issues we did scenarios about. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a really important, like, thing to be trained on. Winter camping fun. The sense of dying in your sleep is exhilarating. I got the Lord of the Rings references, but then I went on a tangent about talking about my freaking exercise-induced asthma. I'm sorry. All right. You look like a reporter. 456 985 512. So your ID checks out. Is your hairline the same? Are your ears the same? Your chin's the same. Everything seems the same. Leave it to Alfie to tangent every possible chance. I'm sorry. I experienced the coldest I ever want my feet to be while ice fishing. I don't think I'm ever going winter camping. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't follow. I've seen a lot of videos from her channel that, like, where she posts a lot of, like, camping videos. And she does a lot of winter camping, and she makes it look so fucking cozy. I could never, but she makes it look so cozy. I'm happy I found such a wholesome heckin' VTuber that never curses. Oh, I think I just cursed as you said that. Like, genuinely, I think I just cursed as you said that. I'm so... What have you done? I'm sorry. I gotta rein it in. Rein it in, guys. Rein it in. We're no more cursing. No more cursing. We only say frick on this channel. Frick and gosh darn and golly and boy oh boy. Ah, fiddlesticks. Or we swear in Quebecois. We say bullspit. We swear in Quebecois. We say tabarnak or Colin. Calis. Alfie does weird noises much more often than outright curse. It's actually, I don't curse all that often. It's not like, it's not, for me, swearing is not really a, like, sentence enhancer. I don't really swear, like, every other word or whatever. It's something that happens when I get, like, overexcited or agitated, essentially. So, swearing with style. All right, Isaac. But no, welcome in, VO. Welcome in. Yeah, my weird gibberish comes out a lot more so than swearing. Definitely. All right, let's see here. All right, Isaac. You don't even live with anyone, so I can't even validate whether or not you're... Well, I could call and see if you're not already there. 7332. 7332. 7332. Okay. All right. You might, you know what, Isaac? You're probably, I think you're okay. I think you got everything. I think you're good. Please go on and don't kill anyone. Bye, Alf. Yeah, he's not gonna pick up regardless. You're very right. He drew on eyes, he did. Yeah. He took a Sharpie and he's like, oh crap, I forgot to get my eyes in. I just draws them on. Just realized there's no way any Gen Zer knows how to operate that phone. It's a rotary phone, yeah. Hello, or whatever. Hi, Anastasia. Are you on the list? You're not on the list. Why are you here?
Not on today's list because I had to leave due to an emergency. What emergency? You're like an elementary school kid. Do you get an achievement for letting in all the mutants and killing all the neighbors? I don't know, actually. I'll have to check. Because if so, then we know what we gotta do. What is this phone you speak of? I see no rectangles there. Yeah. There's an actual challenge on TikTok for using a rotary phone. What? I like rotary phones. They're fucking annoying, but I really like them. Sorry. I just dropped another F-bomb. They're annoying as hell. They're very annoying, but they're actually they're fun. I like rotary phones. We should bring back rotary phones, in my opinion. Bring back the annoying phones. Floor 2, apartment 4. Hell is a curse? Why is hell a curse? Assumptions years even got the right idea for rotating the selector, but failed because they didn't lift the phone before doing it. Oh no! Because Protestantism? Oh. In the sense that crap is a curse. Crap is not a curse! Keeping rotary phones forever to maintain consistency with choosing 911 as an emergency number. We've named my chunky Mimikyu plush Nevar. Aww, cute! Hell is the upgraded heck. It's a legit curse. Shit is the upgraded to crap, for example. I think that that's silly. I think that that's silly. Because shit is for sure a curse word, but hell is just a place. Right? I don't know. I don't know. It's a word. It doesn't sound like a curse to me. Let me see here. Kind of depends on how you look at it. Technically, if you use a word as a substitute of a swear, it's technically still a swear. So if I say gosh darn it or fiddlesticks, then it's considered a swear? Oh, crap basket. Your ears, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your poor ears. Whatever shall we do? Okay, Anastasia, is your... 132, 698, 534. Your ID number is correct. Your name is spelled correctly on your ID and on your form. Now I gotta check for how you look. So, your ears are correct. Your nose is correct. Your mouth is correct. Your eyes are correct. Your eyebrows are correct. Your bangs seem to be correct. The chin! The chin! The chin is incorrect. The chin is incorrect. Square chin. Wrong. Wrong. Get out of here. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello. You're on the list. Dr. W. Wait, where's your freaking entry request? Give me both freaking forms, gosh dang it. Liquidated a child. She wasn't real. She wasn't a real child. She was evil. Dr. W, do you know Dr. Alphena? I don't think they know it. Yeah. Afton, yes. I'm pretty sure this is a Five Nights at Freddy's reference. I'm like 90% sure it is. Floor 3, apartment 1. Let me see here. That's a lot of goshes you're throwing out around, Alfie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have such a foul mouth. Okay.
So your ID number is 250-489-656. Just because they're evil, they can't be a child. I mean, evil is evil, okay? It could be an evil adult embodying a child form. We're not taking chances here, all right? We're here to find the doppelgangers and eliminate them. All right, let's have a look here. Eyebrows are fine. Nose seems fine. Mouth seems fine. Ears seem fine. Glasses seem fine. Hair seems fine. The chin this time seems okay. You seem okay. You seem okay, buddy. I think you might be okay. He might be okay. Yeah, okay. All right, okay. Let me just call Mia here. Oh, I'm always gonna call. I'm always gonna call. However, he probably wouldn't be home regardless because he's on the list. He's on the list, so he might not be home regardless. 1425. 1425. 1425.
This is Mia speaking. What do you need? I'm the only one in the apartment. No, there's no important documents in the apartment.
Alright. You seem okay. Okay, sir. You seem okay. Everything seems to be in order. Don't make me regret this. Hello, sir. You're not on the list, first of all, you're not on the list. Had to leave you to a work emergency. What's your job? Floor 1, room 3? Businessman? Okay, Angus. He also lives alone, so I can't fact check with his roommate. I don't like the ones that don't live with people. Let's see here. So you've got ID number 565-003-698. Okay, your ID number checks out. Emergency business. Yeah, I don't know what kind of emergency business you'd have, but... Okay. Let's see here. Eyebrows, fine. Eyes, fine. Nose, fine. Mustache, fine. Smile, fine. Ears, fine. Hair, fine. Chin, fine. Teeth seem fine. I'm not seeing any discrepancies here. I could call and make sure he's not in his room. Yes, that is correct. That is going to be the last thing that I do. Everything else seems to check out. There are no spelling errors or anything on his entry request or anything like that. So 5513. Let's see. Something feels off. Yeah, we'll see. 5513. Okay, no one picked up. This could be him. From my appearance, look closely at the photos on my documents and compare them properly with me. Remove your hat! Remove your hat, sir. Yeah, I compared everything. It seems to check out. It all checks out. The hat doesn't mean anything, though. Count the teeth? Yeah, no, the teeth are fine. There's 8 teeth in the picture, and there's 8 teeth here. I gotta let him in. If the hat was concealing a bald spot, sucks we can't have him remove it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like that's why the hat does not count as a discrepancy, because the hat can be removed. It's just an article of clothing, right? Sure, I'll let you in. I don't like it. I just let one of you in. Eyes are wrong. Eyes are wrong. Eyes are wrong. Get out. Get out. Eyes are incorrect. I knew there was something wrong with this guy. I knew it. Knew it. Oh, hello, Alf. Is this actually you this time? Is it actually you? Are you actually the one that I need to close out my day? Coming back from your job as a lawyer. You're on floor 3, apartment 4. All right, so have a good look. Your chin is correct this time, Alf. Mustache is correct. Nose is correct. Monocle is correct. Eyebrows are correct. Ears seem correct. Hair seems correct. Okay, okay. Let's check your ID here, sir. 120... 548 096. Alf Capuchin. Double check the nose ratio. Nose seems correct. It fits with the size of his mustache as well. It all seems to check out. I think this is the correct Alf this time around. Let me just call your wife. 4258 here. 4258. Where's his hat? He's not wearing it. He doesn't want to wear his hat today. Hello, Reptilian. I'm the only one in the apartment. No important documents in the apartment. Great. Appearance. It's up my hat, I just didn't want to wear it today. It's crazy to deny someone for not wearing a hat one day. Who would do that? You're correct. Alright, Alf. Okay, Alf. Don't freaking betray me. You have everything here. Goodbye, Alf. Have a good one. Don't make me regret my decision. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Oh! I'm a champion. I'm a champion at this. There's no tricking me. No, 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 no. I know who is an actual human and who is not. The child was evil. I told you. I freaking told you, and you didn't believe me. You didn't believe me. You thought that I just liquefied a child for fun. What's it like being a profiler? It's not a profiler. It's not technically a profiler. I'm identifying monsters. Monsters. I just got a good eye for identifying monsters. You'd let the voidlings in, right? I mean, if you're not a doppelganger, yeah. Ow. Gatekeeping. Thank you for the hydrate. Everyone, please take a sippy. Look, okay? I'm trying to keep the apartment safe. I I can't let any monsters in because the doppelgangers are actually killing people. Doppelgang stalk people. No. No. Would you let me in? I don't know. Your eyes seem a little wrong, Juan. Your eyes seem incorrect. Hi. Margaret. If that's really you. Let's see here. Floor 2, room 3. Another one who lives alone. Okay. Eyebrows seem correct. Your eyes seem correct. Your nose is correct. Your ears and earrings are correct. Your mouth seems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct. Your chin is correct. Your necklace seems okay. Your hair seems fine. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. Your ID is wrong! Margaret Bubbles, you phony. Your ID is 104. It's supposed to be 103. Get out! Phony! Phony! Liquefied. Am I, as a singular being, good to come in? Oh, sure, I believe you. Get out. Get out! I don't have time for this! I'm checking to see if there are doppelgangers among us. Where's your other paper? Give me your documents in one go, you frick. Francis. You may have the Tumblr sexy man look, but you're not gonna fool me. Francis. Ask him where the milk at. He's not on the job. He's not on duty right now. He's going to work. I mean, he's going home. Let's see here. Eyebrows. Okay. Eyes. Okay. Nose. Okay. Mouth. Okay. Chin. Okay. Ears. Okay. Hair. Okay. Your appearance seems to check out, Francis. Let me check your ID here. 235, 569, 418. Okay. Resident of the building. I'm coming from my job as a milkman. Okay, that checks out. Yeah. It seems fine. It seems fine. He's the hottest by nature of being the only one who looks human, I guess. Yeah. Hello, Beyond Max. Thank you so much for the Prime. Bonjour, bonjour. Hello, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome in. Let's see here. Ah, he checks out, but he could be fooling me. I'm gonna call his apartment. There's probably not gonna be anyone there. Because he lives alone! He lives alone! What was it? Hang on. 4122. If there is someone, then this guy's a fake. Because the doppelgangers don't pick up the phone. The doppelgangers do not pick up the phone. Okay, I think that... Ow. Thank you for the hydrate, Gavin. Thank you. Everyone, please take a sippy. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Let me just interrogate you real quick.
don't see any problem with my ID card. If it's about my hat, I forgot it at home. Yes, I know. You have a popsicle? Does that count? It doesn't hydrate you. Is it a popsicle made of water? As in an ice cube? Thank you for the posture check. Everyone please sit up straight. What if Juan is in the milkman's apartment? Well, what is Juan doing in milkman's apartment? All right, Francis. Everything seems to check out. I don't like that he says a lot. Did you guys notice that? At the beginning of every single one of his sentences, he was saying Was that supposed to be a tell? I don't know. Ma'am, you are not on the list. You had to leave due to a work emergency? What's your job? A banker? Milk. Weird thought. We're the first people to buy phones ever like, I forgot what the ringing meant. I don't know. I think they would probably be like a bit scared at first because it'd be like a sound that they're not used to hearing. So it'd just like startle them, you know? But then they'd be like, oh, that's right. Yeah, I bought that weird contraption the other day. Emergency transaction. Yeah. All right, Gloria. If that is your name. Floor 2, apartment 1. Your eyes check out. Your eyebrows seem a little elevated. Her eyebrows... Her eyebrows are wrong. Her eyebrows are wrong. No, her eyebrows are off, you guys. Her eyebrows are very... It's so slight. It is so slight. Yeah, it's either her eyes or her eyebrow. I think her eyebrows are off. Yeah, no. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Wait, first of all, just to be sure, because maybe you're just having a bad day with your eyebrows, I'm going to call your husband. 5123. Arnold? All the people in this... I knew it. Get out. Get out right now. You're a phony. Game is going to send so many paranoid schizophrenics into a murder spiral. Look, God, it's really effective. It's very effective. But you can always find out. There are always ways of finding out. Next. Oh, dear God. You didn't even try. You didn't even try, ma'am. Shaking my head. Shaking my dang head. Can you please? Third eye? Really? Didn't even let her explain she was coming back from the hospital after a terrible accident. Okay, are you the real one now? Margaret, is this actually you, Margaret? Because I'm getting tired. You had 3 doppelgangers come through today. You had 3. Halloween party. All right, floor 2, apartment 3. Margaret. Let's see here. Wait, where's your shit? Oh, wait, I have it in my hands. I was like, she didn't even give me an ID in her entry access. I'm holding it. I'm literally holding it. All right. Eyes check out. Nose checks out. Mouth checks out, I think. I'm starting to lose it. A little bit. Chin is fine. The necklace is fine. Your earrings seem fine. Your hair seems fine, I think. Where are your documents? You're holding them, ma'am. You're holding them. Call security. I can't find the phone. Okay, the ID seems to check. Let me check the ID number. 103 103 268 268 014. Seamstress. You have the same amount of teeth. You might be fine, ma'am. You don't live with anyone, so... Alright. Let's see here. What's your number? 6431. But there's no one at the apartment because that person is out anyway. 6431. So no one's gonna answer regardless. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Margaret. You better be the one. Yeah, see you later. Hi, where's your ID? On principle, I shouldn't let you come in, Celine. Floor 1, room... Okay, so, Celine... Hey, Sotek, how you doing? A likely story. It's going good, it's going good. I'm, checking for doppelgangers. Alright, so, Celine here is supposed to have square, earrings, which she has. Mole here on the left, which is correct. Lips seem correct. Nose seems correct. Her eyes and eyebrows seem correct. Her hair seems correct. Ears correct. Yeah, I think it all checks out. I think so. You're not a doppelganger, Sotek. What do you mean? I mean, unless you are, in which case, I'm gonna have to liquefy you. I apologize. Alright, let me check her... Oh, fuck. She doesn't have her ID number! I can't check. Alright, I have to go... I gotta call Illinois. 6996. What if your mod is a doppelganger? That would be bad. She's good at this because she has a Discord doppelganger. I do. Let's see. The only one in the apartment? Yep. Their identification card is in the apartment. Okay, Selene. Everything seems to check out. You messed up, though. You left your ID in the apartment. You can't be doing that, Celine. You can't be doing that. Hello. Reftellen. Let's see here. What do you got for me? Floor 3, room 4. Okay. Let's see here. So first ID. 568 568 554 554 596. ID checks out. Let's check your picture and compare here. Let's see. Nose seems fine, eyes seem fine, hair seems fine. Ears seem fine. Mouth seems fine. It has the same distance between the nose and the mouth as well. The chin seems okay. Okay, everything seems to check out. The spelling as well is okay.
All right, ma'am. Let me call your husband, Alf, here. 4258. 4258. 8? The only one in the apartment. No important documents in the apartment. Okay, ma'am. It looks like everything seems okay. I think you're good to go. Please don't make me regret. Hang on. Let me just check the eyes again. Okay. Don't make me regret my decision. I'm gonna be very upset if I find out that Alf is freaking dead, okay? Do not kill Alf. I'll be very upset if Alf dies. No. No. That's it for today? Give me that S! Give me the S! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Look at that! Man, it's just perfect after perfect after perfect. Look at that. Henry is nothing compared to me. Nothing. I am the best door clerk. All right. Hello. Nasha. Were you on this list? You are on this list. Hello, Karamba. How you doing? Here's the thing. You're a doppelganger and Henry is not. I'm not a doppelganger. How dare you? A doppelganger would probably let the other doppelgangers in. It would absolutely let the other doppelgangers in. Crow Crew in the house. You're bringing shinies and seeds? Wow. Thank you. Hello. Oh, you're playing Mass Effect? Holy frick. Is this your first time playing Mass Effect, hipster? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Hipster, if you need to get yourself something to drink or something to eat, please do. It is very important to take care of yourself after streaming. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying Mass Effect. Let's see here. Entry pass. I'm working here. I don't need an entry pass. I'm working. I'm probably checked every single time I come into work. Let's see. She says, partner put me up to it because it's their favorite series. Mass Effect is great. Mass Effect 1 and 2 are amazing. Amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right. So she's on floor 2, apartment 4. Left is green. Right is blue. Okay. She's a chef. 789-653-665. Okay, your ID is good. What about Andromeda? I actually never finished it. Yeah, I never finished Andromeda, and I never finished Mass Effect 3. In fact, I never touched Andromeda. I started playing Mass Effect 3, and I didn't get very far, and I never finished it. I was too upset about Thane, and I think Garrus as well, and I just stopped playing, I think is what I did. So, yeah. Your significant other denies Andromeda exists. I think that every single Mass Effect fan in the history of Mass Effect ignores the existence of Andromeda, yes. Garrus is my boyfriend. I love Garrus. Garrus is my favorite, and then Thane is also my favorite. I love both. Both. Please and thank you, both. Okay. Name spelled correctly. Okay, let's check your ID here. Does this photo match? So, hair seems to match. Eyebrows seem to match. Tally was great. Tally's very sweet. Eyes are good. Nose is good. Mouth seems okay. Ears seem okay. Everything seems to check out here, ma'am. The number of freckles as well seems to check out here. If I had $1 for every time I heard Garrus is my boyfriend or favorite, I would own the company that made the game. They knocked out of the park with Garrus. Garrus is a fantastic character, and I don't blame anyone who thinks that Garrus is their fave. Game has a mass effect on you. But alright, let's see. Everything seems to check out. Let me just call your sister here. Or daughter, or whoever that is. 1346. I just gotta validate something. You're the only one in the apartment. No poor documents in the apartment. Okay. Everything seems to check out. Okay. Alright, you're good, Nasha. Everything seems good. Don't make me regret it. I have a streak going right now. Okay? Do not ruin it for me. Oh. Oh no. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Okay, wait. Her ID might be wrong. Her ID might be wrong. Hang on. 789-653-665. Fuck, it checks out. Oh, God. Did I check the chin? I didn't check the chin, you guys. Oh, my God, I didn't check the chin, you guys. I didn't check the chin. Oh, no. Did I mess up? Oh, did I screw up? Oh, did I screw up? Four on floor 2, which is, that's correct. Oh no. Please show me something that makes you bad. I'm looking. I'm looking for a discrepancy here. I'm looking. My eyes have not failed me yet. What could I have possibly missed? The bangs! The bangs are too high! The bangs are too high! The bangs are wrong! The bangs are wrong! The bangs are wrong! Yes, they are! They are wrong! Look! Look, her bangs end mid-eyebrow. But on her picture, they end after the eyebrow. I'll call anyway. 1346. Dear God. 1346. Oh, please. Oh, please. Please! Oh, oh, oh my God. Yes. Yes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get out. No, I was right. I was right. It was such a subtle detail, but I got it. I saw it and I got it. Oh, hey, buddy. Steven, are you on the list? You're not on the list, sir. Why are you here? I had to leave due to a work emergency. What do you do? A pilot? Okay. Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that. What floor are you on? Floor 3, room 3. Steven Rudd, boys. 565-845-455. Okay, your ID checks out. What about your picture? Hair's fine. Eyebrows are fine. Your glasses are fine. Your ears are fine. Your nose is fine. Your mouth is fine. Everything seems to be okay. Chin is okay. Jawline's okay. I'm gonna call your dad. 4242. 4242. This is McCloy speaking. What do you need? I'm the only one in the apartment. No important documents in the apartment. Okay. Alright, Steven. Everything seems to check out. You're not on the list, however. But that's fine. Sometimes emergencies do happen. Steven. You're not on today's list. But you may come through. Don't make me regret it. Go away! I don't have time for your games. I have a job to do. Okay, Lois. You're on the list. Where's your entry request? We concluded earlier that kids are evil, and Alphena said that evil is evil and needs to be liquidated. Okay, you said that kids are evil. I'm saying that if a child is evil, it does not matter that he's a child. I'm not trying to say that, like... I'm saying that it doesn't matter if the doppelganger is a child. A doppelganger is evil, and the doppelganger's gotta die. That's what I'm trying to say. You already concluded. Okay, you concluded it without my input, though. Alright. Lois, I really need you to bring your documents, like, right away. Just both documents out on the table. You know, right out the gate. Okay. Floor 1 here. Let's see. ID number first. 894, 894, 569, 569, 723, 723. ID number checks out. Let's have a look at your picture here, ma'am. Your mouth works. Your mole seems to be fine. Your earrings and your ears seem to be correct. Let me move your ID here. I can't have your ID in the way while I do my thing. Okay. Lois Stilnsky.
Her hair seems to be correct. However, I don't want to run into the same thing that happened before. Chin seems to be good. Necklace seems to be fine. Her hair seems fine. It checks out. It all seems to check out, Lois. You seem okay. Makes me nervous when... It makes me so nervous when, like, the tells are really subtle. Stilnsky. Let me check her ID. Stilnsky. There are no errors anywhere. 1152. I'm gonna call here 1152. Just in case. Only one. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And no important documents. Okay. Everything seems to check out, Lois. Don't make me regret my decision. Don't make me regret my decision. Hi. Illinois. You got... Let me see here. Are you... First of all, are you on the list? You are. Okay, you're on the list. So you're on floor 1, apartment 4. So your ID number is 845 323 014. That checks out. Well, let's have a look at what you look like here. You got triangle earrings. That's good. Your little curl up over there seems to be pointing the right direction. Your hair seems okay. Your mole's on the right side. Your eyebrows... I don't know about your eyebrows. They seem to be a little too pointed. I feel like her eyebrows are not round enough. Hello, Ruby! Oh my goodness! It's been so long. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Life gets busy sometimes. I hope you're doing really well, though, Ruby. Hello, hello. That seems like a reach. I'm just saying. I think that her... No. Oh, I don't know. I might be reaching. This is the paranoia setting in, you guys. This is the paranoia setting in. Her mouth seems fine. Her chin seems accurate. Nose is in the right place. Okay, let me call her sister. 6996. 6996. Only one in the apartment. That checks out. And no important documents. Okay. I think you're good to go. I don't like the look of your eyebrows. I really don't like the look of your eyebrows. But that might just be in my head. I just noticed one of her eyebrows is pointed. That's what I'm saying! One of her eyebrows seems weird. It seems off. Whatever. Look. Don't insult her eyebrows. Look, we'll see, okay? We'll see. All right. Hello, Mia. Mia Stone. You're on the list. What floor are you on? Floor 3, apartment 1. Didn't do your eyebrows right? Death. Didn't think there was anything wrong. I just didn't notice until that now. I don't see. The thing is, I don't know if it's paranoia because it could very well be. 789, 564, 525. So her ID number is okay. That checks out. I just need to check what she looks like. So hair seems fine. Eyebrows seem fine. Eyes seem fine. Nose seems correct. Her freckles seem correct. Her mouth seems correct. Chin seems okay. Ears seem okay. Necklace seems okay. Her earrings are sitting a little high? No, her earrings are fine. I think her earrings are level with everything else. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think she checks out. I think she's safe. I'm gonna call Dr. Afton just to check anyway. 1425 here. 1425. I feel like her eye shape is a little off too, but I don't know if that's the paranoia or if it's, I don't know. Only one in the apartment. No important documents in the apartment. Okay. Her eye shape. No, her eye shape seems okay. It's a little squiggly here, which is it. It is here as well. It's a little squiggly there too. Like I'm comparing the ID to the picture I have, and it looks fine. Too round? Yeah, no, I think we're okay. It might just be like quality loss because a lot of the images wind up getting shrunk. I think we're fine. I think we're fine because you got to remember that there is like a loss of quality whenever the image gets shrunk down. I think this is her. I think that I'm gonna call it. I think this is Mia. And bye. Don't make me regret this. Didn't even try. Didn't even try. Ow! Thank you for hydrate, Dustin. Thank you. Everyone, please take a sippy. All right, next. What's wrong in nose eyes? It's wrong. I'm sorry. I already let you in. Sorry. No. Ma'am, I literally already let you in. Get out. Just get out. Bye. Bye. I'm not even gonna check. I know I got it right. He can smell what color you are. You're not on the list. An emergency, huh? Alright, Raftelin, hang on here. 4258. All the people who live in this apartment are here right now. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Get out.
What sort of emergency would a housewife have? I know, right? Hi. Your ID? Ah! This is I'm pretty sure this is not the first time that I have this issue with this asshole. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he has done this multiple times now. All right, Isaac. I can't validate your ID. Isaac Goss. Let's see here. Hair. Eyebrows. Eyes. Nose. Mouth. Chin curl. Chin. Ears. Everything seems to check out. Thing is, I can't validate. That's the problem. Call the room. Even if I call the room, he wouldn't pick up because he's on the list of someone that is out. So I could call, but it would still be empty. Because he's supposed to come back. Yeah, if he's there, that would be very weird. Let me see here. I'll call anyway. 7332. But I don't think he's gonna pick up because he's supposed to be out anyway. Yeah. Isaac, you really, really need to bring your ID with you. You really need to bring your ID with you, man. You can't keep doing this. This is the second time. Okay? Now, I don't see any discrepancies. I think your eyebrows might be a little high, but that might also be my paranoia. I've been doing this for like 3 days straight. Are his eyebrows a little high, or is that just my paranoia? I think I might be losing it. Okay. I think we're safe. If they have no idea, no way to check where it is, do you just decline them? Yeah, you can decline them. But I don't get an S achievement if I decline them. And he is a resident that should have been let in. Therein lies the issue, right? I want to get my S rank. Is the nose a little different? No. Can we call if he goes after he goes back? Yeah. I can do that. 7332. Unless he's the last one. $73.32. Oh no, I think we're good. Yep, S rank, we're good. Because if he was the last one to come in, right? And there was no one else after, so we're good. We're fine. We're set. We got it. I'm keeping my streak. Keeping my streak. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. His doppelganger deserves to be led in with skills like that. Fair, but he didn't have his ID. He didn't have his ID. It's fine. It's fine. Look, we're good. I'm still mad that I'm just I'm still mad that I don't get an S rank if I don't let people in that didn't have their ID cards. Curious to see if claiming French minute and forcing you to reason in French would trip you up, but then I'd feel really bad if I did. Reason in French? What do you mean reason in French? Either way, I think there's like 2 more days to this. Think out loud in French. I never really think out loud in French. That is true. I do a lot of my out loud thinking like in English. Yeah. French is my first language, so I can't really get tripped up. All right. I don't think we have time for another round, though. So I'm going to have to go back to the main menu, unfortunately. Unfortunately! And then on Wednesday, we're going to play something called Eclipsium, which is a new horror game that was released recently. That's what we're going to do on Wednesday. Yeah. There we go. Music. Music. I know, it's already time. It's already time. Guys, it's okay. It's fine. In 2 more weeks, just 2 more weeks, and I'm free, and I'll be able to do this for longer. I won't have a curfew, like, explicitly. I can handle 2 more weeks. And then only fun things moving forward. Only fun things moving forward, guys. Yeah. Like Silent Hill F. Yeah. It'll fly by and you'll be free. Yes, it will. It will. I'll build my computer. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll build my new computer. I'll start playing all the cool games that I can't play on this computer. It's gonna be great, and I'm excited. Only cool things happening. Only cool things happening. All right, I'm gonna snooze this ad break because we're actually gonna be stepping out here. There we go. During spooky month too, yeah. I gave them 2 months. I gave them 2 months to find someone else because it's really, really hard. It's really hard for them to find someone to replace me, and I kind of felt bad. Like, I've been working there for like 8 years, so I was like, I want to be on good terms. I want to be on good terms with all these folks, and like, yeah, it's not a bad thing to be on good terms with people, so sounds like their problem. Yeah, I know, but like, again, like, I've been working there for like 8 years, and yes, I was burnt out from all the work that I did with this company, but I don't bear them any ill will. They're very short-staffed, so you know, I want to give them a fair chance to find somebody. Yeah, it's management's issue. It's not, you know, I don't want to put my coworkers in a tight spot, because if I don't give them that amount of time to find someone to replace me, then my coworkers will suffer for it, you know? And we're already like short-handed. So yeah. Did they find someone? Yes. I am currently spending the final 2 weeks training my replacement. Corporate slave talk? No, I'm just looking out for my coworkers. It's not even for management that I'm doing this. It's for my coworkers so that they don't wind up with my workload on top of their workload, without having a replacement, you know? Yeah, it's empathy. I just feel bad for my coworkers is what it is. Because I know that I would probably shit bricks if I was left alone to fend for myself and have to take on everyone's workload on top of my own. I would lose it. I would absolutely lose it if I was left alone. So I don't want to do that to them. I don't want to do that to them. So yeah. That's what sort of thing big business wants you to feel. Well, I don't care. I don't care. Your job is talking to Americans, right? I have American clients. Yes, my job, in the job that I have, I do have American clients. I have Canadian clients, but I also have a lot of American clients. I'm given the American clients because I speak English fluently. The majority of my coworkers do not. So yeah. Always a good idea to leave on good terms too. You never know who you'll need to talk to in the future. Exactly. Exactly. Good to maintain those relations with your most recent job. I was able to get my current job back after I left a few years ago because I was on really good terms with my manager. Exactly. Yeah. It's never a bad thing. Like, trust me, I understand wanting to, you know, just tell the company that you're working for to shove it. But, like, it's not really my coworker's fault. It's not even my immediate employer's fault. It's like the people at the top. It's their fault. So yeah. And I don't even see them. I never see them. I never talk to them. I've never seen them in my life. I never will see them. It's I just don't want to put my, like, you know, my immediate boss and my coworkers in a tight spot, because I feel like that's kind of ass. I know I wouldn't want to be in that position, so I'm not going to put them in that position. I empathize too much. I empathize too much to do that to someone. You'd maul him like a dog. Oh no. All right, let me see here. Who can I send you off to today? Oh, is that person still on? Is this VTuber still on that's playing Lord of the Rings Online? Please. Are they still on? No. Oh, I think they're gone. Wait, hang on. Maybe not? Maybe not? Maybe they're still on? Lord of the Rings Online? Nah, they went offline. The Lord of the Rings Online streamer went offline. Poop. Oh, butts. That's fine. Offline read them. Offline read them. Okay, well, I'll tell you guys their name. It's Toffee Swirl. I'll give them a shout out. That's better. There you go. Shout out Toffee Swirl. There you go. That's the VTuber that I saw streaming Lord of the Rings Online. I'm sad that I was not able to raid into them, but I'm giving them a shout out anyway because I think it's really freaking cool that they were playing Lord of the Rings Online. And look, they look really cute. They look really cute. You should raid Alphena. She seems pretty cool. No, she's a loser. She's a loser. AlphenaVT, loser. Kirby's playing Silent Hill F tonight? Oh, frick, man. Oh, right. It's coming out soon, isn't it? Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Okay, fine. Okay. I will not be able to play it until I get my new computer. So I'm probably not going to stick around because I don't want to get spoiled. But we'll raid into Grimmy, who looks like started like what? Oh, an hour and a half ago. Okay. So we'll raid into Grimmy. I will probably not stick around because I do not want to get spoiled. There you go. And I will only be able to play Silent Hill F when I get my new computer all built and stuff. Thought I could see you for a bit. Yeah, have a good night, Ruby. Thank you for stopping by. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much. All right, so there's the raid. Thank you for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I had a blast today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you all sleep well. Stay hydrated. Eat well. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. And Wednesday, we're going to be playing Eclipsium, which is a new indie horror game. And I'm very excited to show that to you guys. I'm excited to play it. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate for the road, everyone. Remember to stay hydrated. All right. Join the Discord. Follow me on Bluesky. Follow me on Twitter. All that good stuff. Yeah, anyway, have good dreams. And, bye.